fight.
We're recording now. Alright, and we're going to get right back into it. Gosh, what happened last time on the Malevolence? Not too much, I don't think. I'm trying to trying to remember. It's all blurring together.
Lady.
Yeah, you guys decided to investigate.
Plant baby.
Yeah, you guys finally killed a plant baby and had an excellent time doing so. You finally decided to investigate the second floor of the building, where you learned a little bit more about what's going on, but ran into a very terrifying poltergeist in one of the rooms that was able to best you in combat. You weren't quite prepared for that encounter yet. So you were able to retreat for now, and you're sort of just, sort of just licking your wounds outside. I assume you guys went outside.
A clock with a brain in it? I think that's important.
Yes, you guys also found a grandfather clock with a brain at the top, and you're not sure what's up with that.
We found a brain clock. Phoebus is having
me
a terrible
out,
time
though.
about it.
And I assume you guys retreated outside, or did you want to retreat like back to the library downstairs?
Well, no,
retreated
we are
back to camp.
outside. I think we're going to sleep now and then go back to the library in the morning, maybe.
Okay.
We haven't slept yet.
So you're all sitting around the campfire. If there's any sort of role play or whatever you guys want to get out of the way now, you can. Otherwise, we can just go right into everyone doing a bit of research and then going to bed and then dreaming about spooky things.
Phoebe is going to raise a hand. Okay, so today sucked. I think we can all agree on that.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of like anxiously kind of opens and closes his hands. He's he's still a bit fidgety.
Dirge nods wisely.
Since I believe we are kind of running in unprepared, I propose that we do a little bit more reading, a little bit more digging, if anyone is all right with that, or...
Yeah?
All right, then. Does anyone need a light?
Ooh. Always. Dirge snuggles up
Of
close.
course, darling. Yeah, he gives off quite a bit of light, so you can easily see whatever you're reading next to him.
Everyone sits around the lamp man.
Okay.
Do you want to just go, if anyone wants to do any research, do you want to just go sort of clockwise, so Phoebus, Ruckus, Dirge, Garrick, Oleander?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, Phoebus, what do you want to research tonight?
I believe he'd like to read in on Asathana Zarwin, the lady of the house. She keeps popping up and he's piqued her interest. She's piqued his interest. I know people.
Okay. Let's see, and you can use Zedna's journals for that. So give me a religion or a society check.
All right.
Yeah. Over the 2 hours you spend reading, you're unable to learn anything else quite of note.
Yeah, he's still a bit frazzled.
Change that. And I'll say you each have, because it's late, I'll say you each have time to do one of these, and then it's probably bedtime just because it's already late.
Yep, Rucko. Rucko, my boy. My idiot son. You know what? He will also research the Screaming Ghost Woman, whom we assume is the Screaming Ghost Woman.
Mm-hmm.
What? It wasn't religion.
The same lady, it was, yeah.
Yes.
For Azathana, it was a religion or society.
Did he roll a number? He did.
21, that's pretty good. Yep, you do gain one research point from that. How many guys do you guys have so far? I want to say you have 2, but it's not enough to unlock anything yet.
Secret lady.
Yep, she is a secret lady. Dirge, what do you want to research?
Dirge continues
goodness.
to read about psychobombs
I died.
Good.
Yeah.
from her book that she found nothing in
Psychobombs,
earlier.
psychobombs. So let's see. So yeah, you can use either the. So you have a ton of books to use for psychopomps, and it does matter which one you use. You can either use the book from the chapel where that screaming ghost lady was, the library, or the librarian's quarters.
The chapel. That's new information. But the library. That's still the book that Dirge is trying to find anything from because she hasn't yet.
Okay, give me a religion check.
Number?
Big number.
That is a big number, and that number is big enough. All right, and you said you were using it from the
The Blood Boil library.
the normal library. Okay, not the librarian's quarters. Okay, you gain a point from that, which I believe brings you your total up to 4. And then we're gonna change that.
See, I knew if I kept reading to the end, I'd find something.
All right.
Hooray.
Let's see. Garrick, what does he want to learn about? I think he wants to learn more about whoever's running this house. Let me just do something real quick.
Yeah. Mr. Not in his coffin.
Yeah, Mr. Not in his coffin indeed.
Suspicion.
Please give me his character sheet. I want to say it's either society or occultism. I want to say it's occultism is way better. Yeah, it is. 20. Yeah, he continues to look through Zedna's journals, but it's not quite. He doesn't quite learn anything new just yet. But with some time, he might. Oleander.
You know what? I can help. I can do the journals.
Okay, what subject?
The ones that Garrett was reading.
The Zedna's journals. You have to pick a topic. Or are you picking the same topic as he is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, occultism or society, whichever's better.
That would be if they're both the same. So.
Then it's up to you. It'll be the same DC either way. Yep, that'll do it. All right, you gain 1 research point from Zedna's journals about ISF Zarin, but it's not enough to learn any new information just yet. Let's see, you need the next threshold. Let me hold on. Let me double check. Let's see, you guys got 3 from there, 1 from there. You had 1 from a dream. Okay, so not yet, but close.
I think she's just reading over people's shoulders. That way the books don't fall on her.
Aww.
Safety.
Phoebe will hold the book open for her.
Well, time to sleep before our eyes fall out.
That
And then
sounds
read
like
more
a
in the
good
morning.
idea. He gets up and stretches. Yeah, that sounds alright. Does anyone still need a light, or can I go to sleep?
Go to bed, Ruckus says, flopping down into his horrible pile of feathers.
Done.
Phoebo!
Just face down. He's out.
Phoebe's like, I've been given permission to die.
I've been given express permission to not be present. Therefore,
Dead face plant.
Alright.
So yep, everyone goes to bed.
Everyone goes
At
to
one point or another, Oleander,
Dream of demons?
what do you want to dream about? Oleander.
I could dream about, oh goodness.
What were you dreaming about? You're kind of cutting out for me, or
Oh,
it's not.
sorry, psychopomps.
Psychopomps. Want to dream about psychopomps? Okay.
Bird.
I doubt you have psychopomp lore, so I will.
No, I have Boneyard.
You do have boneyard. You know what? That makes sense to me. I'm gonna add that to the list of applicable checks, but the DC is gonna be a little bit higher just because it's not. It's like adjacent, but it's not as related. So we'll say DC. We'll do like this one.
Oh, what else is there to roll for him?
You can also roll religion or perception. And was that... Okay, that's perception. Okay. Yeah, the sort of curtain of mist opens up in the dead of night as you're trying to sleep. And you try to learn some more information about psychopomps, and you feel like maybe you're getting close. Perhaps another night of sleep or something would help, but you're unable to get any concrete information. It's all sort of garbled, and you know how dreams can be sort of chaotic. It's like that. None of it really seems to stick, unfortunately. Ruckus.
Echo.
What do you want to dream about?
Mirror.
Dream about that mirror. You know what? Since you personally have been dreaming about the mirror so much, I'm going to go ahead and reduce the dream DC for that one. For both applicable checks to make this easier. I feel like if anyone... I'll make that a little bit easier. So let's see.
It's fine. He'll just get haunted some more. It's okay.
So yep, you can make... To dream about it, you can make an occultism check, or you can make a perception check. $25 for occultism. Yep. I mean, that would have done it anyway. Alright, so that's 3 points
Finally
from Dream
wins
so
the
far. Let me
mirror,
double
great.
check, make sure you guys haven't learned anything else. I gotta keep track of all this stuff. Let's see, you had 2. I believe you guys used up all the secret... I don't know why I didn't type it here. But you can use the secret study books to learn about the Void Mirror, and I'm pretty sure you guys already did that. Yeah, it looks like you did, and I just didn't type it down correctly. Okay, so let's see. You have 2 from the secret study, and you have 3 from dreaming. Does 5 give anything? 5 does give you something. Learning. Ruckus, as you dream, the following information about the Void Mirror appears to you. The Void Mirror had supposedly been given to an ancient Thessalonian astronomer named Jakuth by an entity called the Ashen Man for unknown reasons. This unlocks those topics if you didn't have them already, which you did. So.
Now I wonder how you could have. Interesting. Because we found all those books in the same room, so where else would you have found stuff on the Void Mirror but not Jakuth or the Ashen Man?
Who knows? It's a mystery.
Part of the mystery.
Part of the mystery. Dirge.
Dirge would like to dream about the Zarwin Call.
Ooh, the Zarwin Call. Is that something you can dream
It
about?
hates birds.
It is. It sure does hate birds. So let's see. You can give me a few different ones. You can give me... You don't have Psychopomp lore. You can give me an intimidation check or a perception check.
Okay. Intimidation or perception? Dirge has no intimidating qualities. Perceive it as... No.
See,
perceive
14. Yeah, you try to learn about the Zarwin Call, but it seems like it's trying to keep that information hidden from you. Like, probably because you're a bird of some kind, but it's so... You just feel nothing but rage and anger and screaming through your dreams. It's an unrestful sleep. You're going to feel really bad in the morning. Phoebus.
Did you get a ghost?
Sorry.
Phoebe.
I think he'd like to try and dream about Asathana again.
Okay. For dreaming, let's see. You can give me a crafting check or a society check.
Crafting check. Okay, I've got a little bit of training of that. Let's give it a shot.
No.
Nope.
You feel like you get flashes of her artistic prowess, but it all sort of flies over you. You might not be quite as artistic as you think you are.
Nope. Not in the woodworking sense, no.
Let's see, Garrick. Now knowing that he can kind of dream about stuff, he's going to try to dream about ISF Zarin. He really thinks that if he can kind of nail this guy down, it'll open up some information elsewhere, maybe. So let's see, that would be occultism, intimidation, or society. Which of these is better? Intimidation is that. His intimidation is technically his best out of those ones, so let's give it a try. 22 is enough. Alright.
Intimidate your dreams into giving you their secrets.
just yell at them.
Just glowers.
Let's see, and that will
Demand your secrets. Shake the secrets out of them.
I demand to see your secrets manager.
So let's see, we have 3, 1, 1. Oh, this might unlock some more information. Let's see. We have 3 from the regional lore, which you guys did before the adventure started. We have 1 from Zedna's journal, and we have 2 from dreams. So that's 6. That does unlock 1 thing.
Knowledge.
And you guys already know about some of this stuff, so... But I will do the rest.
Yep.
Alright. ISF betrayed his family to House Thrune in order to impress his future wife and to secure a role as Paracount. His collection of rare occult items focused primarily on ancient history, particularly an ancient sect of Desnans and the Dark Tapestry.
Dark Tapestry. We've seen that before. Oh, right. The Void Mirror is for communicating with intelligences from the Dark Tapestry.
Interesting. Something tells me they did something very stupid.
But are the Desnans connected to the Dark Tapestry?
You're not sure yet, because you haven't dreamed about it, but when Garrick tells you about it in the morning, perhaps, then you can maybe make a check to remember what they're about.
I'm surprised we haven't unlocked the Desnans as, like, a research topic yet.
I will tell you they are not one. You have unlocked all of the research topics that there are.
Huh. Interesting.
And...
Now we have meta knowledge. Aha.
We win.
Yeah. You just have to learn everything about
game.
those things. So yeah. The night goes on. Some of you sleep better than others. Some of you learn more than others. Everyone give me a d20 roll. Let's see who wakes up first.
I really hope Phoebe's not first for once.
Oh, good.
Yes!
Hey.
Alright.
Ruckus gently molts.
You really needed it.
He needed that sleep.
Alright. Oleander. Your eyes shoot open. Maybe you fell asleep on accident. You sort of just realized that you've been sleeping this whole time, but you come out of your wherever it is you're sleeping, and
Not under a book this time.
Not under a book this time. And you look outside, and the sun is just barely cresting over the horizon. The sky is like a very nice, like purplish blue, like when the sun is just coming up. So it's still very, very early.
She's the first one up. She's gonna make breakfast.
Oh boy.
It's fine.
Okay.
The food's as big as she is. She can do it.
We can
Go.
have acorns. Yay.
Give me. I assume you're trying to use like medium-sized people tools to get the job done. Because you don't have small cooking tools. It might be a little bit heavier. For funsies, give me an athletics check to see how well you can kind of.
Can I say acrobatics because she can flip it around?
Okay. Because it's for roleplay, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah, it's a little heavy and weird, but you kind of find a way to balance it out just right to where you're able to get something cooking. What are you making?
You know what? I think she went to one of the little things here, like raided a nest, and we have eggs.
Nice.
Yeah, she's gonna scramble them.
Yep, you start grilling up some eggs. Dirge, the smell of eggs wakes you up.
Hey. Ah, good morning. Hello, Oleander. What you
Morning,
got
I
going
made
here?
breakfast.
Oh, hello. Hooray, delightful.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we could get a bigger spread than this. I'll help out a bit. I would like to scavenge for local plants, berries, nuts.
All right,
There
give me
are
a survival check.
blackberries on the front gate.
Yeah, well, we'll see if I remember that according to the will of the dice.
I'll need a survival 6. You do remember that there's blackberries because that's like easy, but you don't really find anything else of note.
Well, I have this handful of berries. I ate at least half of them on the way back.
Dirge.
She puts down her berries and just kind of goes to check on Phoebe because it's odd that he hasn't woken up yet.
He is
Go to
face
slap
down on his
some
pillow.
mushroom paste
He
on
looks
Oh.
it.
like shit.
Oh, we
Phoebe
gotta find
is
some acorns too to go with breakfast.
yeah. Phoebe's conked out. As you go in to check in on Phoebe, Garrick emerges from his. Does he have a tent? I don't know. He's probably been bunking with someone else. He didn't have anything on him. Who's Garrick been in?
I know.
Whose tent has he been in?
You decide.
Yeah, pick one.
Yeah.
You know what? I think he's been in Phoebus's tent before because I remember he is like the light, but he keeps going in there anyway. So yeah, as you go to Dirge, as you are about to open Phoebus's tent, Garrick comes out. Oh, hey.
Good morning, Garrick. Oleander has food going if you want to head over there. I'm
That
just gonna check on Phoebe.
yeah, he's still conked out. Garrick stretches, and he's not wearing his butler uniform per se. He's down to as close to pajamas as you can get. He's just in sort of like pants. So he comes over and tries to warm himself up by the fire.
Hi. I made eggs, and there's acorns, and Dirge got blackberries.
He looks down at it and looks back at you. You did all this? Wow.
Yeah.
He nods like cool. like nice. Like
Garrick approved.
Garrick approved.
Yeah. Had to get really good at using stuff made for bigger people, because she looks at herself.
Well, you did. Looks pretty good to me. He reaches down and gives you a light pat on the head.
Feels
You know what, I think
Phoebe's forehead.
She reacts like a cat would.
He's physically fine. He's just dead to the world.
Yeah, Phoebus can. You can wake Phoebus up if you want. Whether Phoebus wants to get up is up to him. He did roll a 5, so if he's asleep for another hour or two, it would make sense.
Well, Dirge has touched his head. He's either gonna wake up or she's gonna be like, well, I guess he really needs to sleep.
She like touches his head and he's just like, kind of just shimmies back under the covers a little bit, like no.
Okay, come up when you want some more mushroom paste for that head wound.
Hey, we have eggs. I made you
What?
breakfast. And Garrick's in his short pants.
What? Wait, what? What time is it? He's not used to being the last, like, when the last people up. He's like,
we'll say
"What?"
an hour's gone by after some time. Everyone's just been kind of relaxing, just eating around the fire and just sort of warming up because it's kind of chilly out.
Oh, Oleander show. How nice.
How do you want your eggs?
Sunny side up, dear. Winks.
Oh, I get it.
Just like you.
Is Ruckus awake, or does Dirge need to come in and poke Ruckus?
That's
too?
up to you guys. You can do this however you want.
Ruckus. This man rolled
Ruckus
a
waking
4.
up stick.
He's dead.
Alright, well,
He died.
Dirge comes, does the same. She's like feeling for, seeing if he has a fever, seeing if he's doing all right.
He sits up, kinda. Feathers.
Hello.
Hey, what's happened? What happened?
Well, everyone had a good, nice sleep in, but there's food, and it'll get cold, I think. So, I came to see if you wanted any.
Ah, sweet. He kind of groggily gets up, crawls out of his pile of feathers and leaves. I don't know how he sleeps, man. Not great. It's fine.
Like, you ever see those pictures of cats that are like twisted up as they sleep?
Yeah.
His whole spine's just like full 180-degree curve. His ass is one way, his head's the other.
Listen, he does his best. His best just isn't good. Ah, sweet nuts. He takes a handful of acorn.
And eggs and berries.
Phoebe is like kind of distractedly eating. He is straight up ogling. He's just like,
Garrick does he knows what's going on, but he does his best not to make eye contact.
Garrick trying to live his life.
So, aren't you cold?
I mean, a little bit. You can see he is like shivering a little bit, and he puts his hands up to the fires. Is it really cold for anyone else?
No, I have clothes on.
For everyone else, it's like a little chilly, but it's not like really cold because it's sort of later in the year, so fall is in full swing. So it's getting cold out, especially as the sun is just rising still. It's maybe about 8 in the morning now. And yeah, you can tell he's like really cold. Like whenever he, let's see, people who's in front of Garrick, Ruckus and Dirge. Give me a perception check.
Oh, Ruckus, give me your character sheet. I keep closing it. If everyone else's sheet open except yours. I don't know why. Recco, perceive, my boy.
Alright, so you both notice this. Maybe Dirge catches on a smidge bit before you. So as you're looking at Garrick being fucking cold, so the first thing you notice is like, when you breathe and you can see your air if it's cold enough, you see that coming from him, but no one else. If it was just cold outside, then everyone assumedly would be breathing and you could see it, but you can only see his breath as he's kind of trying to warm himself up.
Wow, you're really cold. Can I do a medicine check?
Yeah, go for it.
Yay. Be medical.
25. Yeah, you look him over. Aside from, like, the battle scars he has accrued in his lifetime and during this adventure with you all, his body is a little banged up. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You kind of, check his pulse. You do kind of some cursory kind of checking him over sort of things. And, yeah, no, he should be fine.
Well, I give you a good bill of health. Maybe you're just, like, cold-blooded or something.
Well,
And
if you're
peop-
cold, darling, come sit with me.
Ruckus
looks at you.
at Dirge like, what?
He looks at you cold-blooded. I thought I was dead. And he he gets up, he goes back into his and Phoebus's tent and grabs his butler coat. He didn't want to wear it again because Phoebus, but he doesn't really have much of a choice right now. And he puts it back on. Well, maybe that'll help a little bit. You can tell it
Good.
definitely hasn't
God.
helped a little bit. He is still very cold and having a miserable time.
Mm.
Well,
Die,
come sit by the
Garrett.
fire, darling.
Yeah. Maybe if I just get closer, and he puts his hands out. They're pretty close to the flames, but he's not touching them.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Did I bring that extra blanket with me? Phoebe's gonna go back into their tent and rummage.
Dirge casts prestidigitation to make Garrick's clothing warm.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to touch that. But you know what? She's gonna put her little tiny cloak on him,
you
so he feels really warm.
you put the tiny cloak on him as best as it'll fit. It's like
Yeah, but it gives you an overwhelming sense of comfort and coziness.
It does. That is correct. As long as he's wearing it, quote unquote. Okay, so yeah, you do that, and he does sort of lighten up a little bit. Oh, that feels. What is that? That feels really nice.
My cloak.
Oh, magic, I guess. Yeah.
As she shivers.
Yeah. What? No, come here. He sort of gestures you over and tries his best to wrap your cloak around you and however much of him it can go over. It's really small,
she
so
can sit on his shoulder, so she can put it on her lap and then put it on his shoulder.
there you go. That works.
They can both be under the cloak.
Tiny cloak.
And
Smallest
Dirge,
cloak.
you prestidigitation his clothes to make him warmer, and he looks at you. Oh, that feels pretty nice. He starts shivering more.
Oh. Oh no, I don't know if that's doing what you think it's doing. Weird.
Well,
Oh,
I
how
can't find any
strange.
extra blankets or clothes I can lend. This is what I get for packing light. But you
Wins.
can wear my gloves, darling.
Garrick turns to face you. He's looking a little bluer.
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't.
he pauses. Is that supposed to? Why do you look? Oh dear, oh dear.
What?
just
What's
gonna
wrong?
stop
It's having
that
the
spell.
opposite effect. You're turning blue, darling.
Turning? No, I'm fine. It's just cold
Put
out.
your hand up next to Ruckus.
He
Oh.
does so. He's almost as blue as Ruckus, but not
Alright.
quite.
All right.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
Oh,
aura on Garrick?
I have an idea. What if you put your clothes back on and we go through the gates? If you stop being blue, then you're stuck here.
I mean, we can. Sure, I guess I'll try anything. His clothes are back on. He is fully clothed. He gets up. Yeah, maybe I just need to walk it off. Yeah. No, that's good. That's a good idea. And he starts making his way
Oh.
towards the gate.
Can I detect aura on Garrick?
Yeah.
I don't think I need to roll anything. I'm just detecting. Do I detect any magic?
Well, that's detect magic. To detect aura is something different, right?
Well, detect aura is you. I point at a thing and say, "Tell me what magic that is."
That sounds like detect magic. Hold on, because I know detect aura tells you. Oh, no, I'm thinking alignment. Hold on. Let me just.
When I cast the spell, I know whether that. I should probably just click it.
If you can just click it, yeah, that'd be
Whatever.
super.
Yeah,
Read
read
aura.
is a little
Okay,
bit
you focus your
different.
mind when casting is complete. You know whether that item is magical. The item is magical. You're in the school of magic. The
Oh,
object is
wow.
illusionary. Detect. Yeah, you don't. Aside from his halberd, you don't detect any magical items on him.
People are not allowed to be items. I see.
Oh, can I
Alright.
detect magic on them?
You can't. Yeah, if you have the spell, you can detect magic on him.
I sure do have it. I have that whenever I want.
You do. Yeah, yeah. There's some. You focus your mind to detect magic, and you feel. You sort of sense that there's magic emanating from his hands, like That's like he's sort of glowing. That is sort of like blue that things glow when you're detecting magic. But his hands are like especially bright.
Well, your
That's
hands
what-
are magic.
Oh.
My what? My hands? I don't
Your
have any
hands.
magic.
You do. There's magic on your hands.
Well, I don't want magic on my hands.
Wait,
Garrick.
let me double check. Phoebe's also gonna detect magic.
See? Look at his hands.
Oh my god.
Look, no,
He
Garrick doesn't
kinda,
see
like,
this because they're
detects-
just they're just
he like
hands to
kind of
him.
grabs his wrist and like turns his hand over a couple times. Like,
Oh.
what
Wait,
in
here.
the world?
She
The
hands him the
hand.
detect magic card. Crush this.
What? All right. He does so, and his eyes light up with magic vision, and he looks at his hands. Oh, well, that's not good. He takes off the gloves he was wearing, and his hands are almost completely frozen. Like he can barely move his fingers now.
So
Uh.
you're sure I can't read aura to find out what type of magic is happening
Does it tell you?
to his
Doesn't the
hands?
spell? No, that is magical, and if it is, you only in the School of Magic. You know what? Sure, I'll give you that. Let me double check.
Now that we know it is hands.
Now we know
They're
it's his
scratch
hands.
also.
If you cut off his hands, though, are those an item? No.
Yes.
And this is
High
what?
five.
Let's see. And this tells you the school.
Yeah.
You're detecting. You get a faint sense of necromancy.
Your hands are undead. How strange.
Whoa.
Dirge.
You have ghoul hands.
I don't.
Phoebe's not
Look.
going to like pay attention to that. Just
Hmm.
kind of like rub like Garrick's fingers between his hands and try to like blow on him, like to make them warm. Like
You
can't just leave him like this.
you touch his hands.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
no. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did my act of good faith screw me over again? Kill Phoebus on a Tuesday afternoon.
Sitcom music plays.
Let me change something real quick. Let me. You know what? I'm just gonna do this as I'm just gonna. Because you don't know what this is just yet, but I can just roll the damage it does.
Die.
Die. Don't worry, it's not that bad. Yeah, so you reach for his hands, and suddenly ice and cold energy blasts you in the face, Phoebus, for approximately 6 damage.
Ow!
Garrick.
I'm not trying to. I'm not. Just I don't know what's up with these. So as that ice goes off, you immediately notice first his hands start to go back to normal, and then like all of his color starts to go back to normal as well. And you can tell he's sort of starting to panic a little bit because one, he's out of his element, and two, he just iced one of his friends.
Yeah, Phoebe's kind of just holding his nose like, ah.
Hey,
Oh,
whoa! Hey, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Are you all right?
I think so. He kind of checks himself over. I don't really feel cold anymore.
Was that some sort of like overload? Have you not used your abilities in a long time and it just kind of started acting up or something?
As far as I know, I don't have any abilities.
Hmm.
Maybe you're cursed by the house.
That's
House
not a
is full of curses.
terrible idea.
Can
Rocco
And-
tries to think if they've encountered anything that would ice
And
curse,
Dirge-
but I
Dirge-
don't think so.
occultism check?
What are you trying to learn with the occultism check?
Do ghosts do this?
Okay, give me an
Can I-
occultism
can I
check.
do can I aid another to help on that?
Sure.
What do you have to do to aid
No.
another?
I think
Oh,
you have to
I
make
could-
the same check, and then if you, I always forget. Hold on.
I could inspire competence and then
Let's see. Aid. Let's see.
Did not
When you use your aid action, attempt a skill check or attack roll of a type decided by the GM. The typical DC is 20, but the GM might adjust this DC for particular tasks. So basically, you roll the same kind of check, and if you succeed, you can give them a +1. If you critically succeed, it's a +2.
I can try that real quick.
Oh yeah, you totally do. So yeah, you and Dirge kind of figure it out. You're not exactly sure what the cause is, but he's not possessed from what you can tell from your past experiences, and this wasn't caused by ghosts. Or spirits, or spookums, or anything like that.
Well, not ghosts, but maybe there's like a necromancer somewhere doing ghouly things.
That is what they do.
Or maybe it's an alien thing.
Ah!
Yeah, well, there are a lot of options.
It could be an alien thing.
Hey,
Yeah,
Garrick,
Phoebe's still kind of
Garrick?
rubbing his nose like, I hope it's not aliens.
Garrick
aliens,
is
it's
sort
all-
of
it's all
zoned in,
aliens.
looking at his hands to see if anything happens. They look pretty normal. He snaps up. Yes.
You'd tell us if you were an alien, wouldn't you?
He
Dirge
he,
looks
he, he sort of
wide-eyed.
pats
Dirge into Ruckus!
he sort of pats himself down. If I would rather be dead than an alien.
Oh,
Are you dead? Ruckus, who's been accusing him of being dead this whole time?
No, I
He's
don't
not
know, but you all keep
dead.
saying I am, so.
Stop, you give me the poor man a complex.
well,
Ignore them,
Maybe.
darling. They're not too used to society.
if we do some research in the library, we'll find out more.
I don't think you're dead.
Thank
No,
you.
he's too handsome to be dead.
he just gives you a look. I'm glad you're all right. So let's just go.
Garrick wins nothing today.
No, Garrick. You're supposed to say if it's anyone who's handsome to be dead, it's you.
You can tell his face is red, and he gives a grumpy look like he always does, and it just keeps going.
Garrick loses. Garrick loses every way, every direction he goes.
Pathetic,
of his
it's true.
charm.
All right, are you guys just going to the library? Do you want me to just teleport you anywhere in particular on
Yeah, sure,
the
library
downstairs
works.
map?
Yeah.
The library. Okay.
Yeah, I think they've opted to library today.
Okay, we'll get you to the library.
Library and keep an eye on Garrick.
Ruckus climbs back onto his pile of books. That's his pile of books now.
Phoebe can't cast like a nervous glance at like the spiral staircase, like.
She's probably not coming down here.
Is there a way to like block up the stairwell so she doesn't come down? Or no, wait, you could just float through.
Yeah,
she's
she could just throw
Ugh.
a bookcase at us.
I think if she did, she would have tore this place up.
Yeah, from what you guys can tell, this place has been undisturbed since you came in last.
They're just gonna bring one of these chairs and drag it into the library room.
Okay, you do that. It's part of the map, so I can't give it to you, but we'll just say
I
it's
know.
there.
All the same, I feel better if we're all in the same room today.
Agreed. Phoebe's gonna cast light on this fireplace and just make it bright.
You do.
It doesn't do anything else. It just glows. There we go. That should give us a little bit of reading light. He awkwardly shimmies up onto the book pile too, because there's not really much elsewhere to sit in this library with no seats.
Listen, it's
Do what
fine.
Dirge did. Get another chair. There's more
Yeah, go
chairs.
steal a chair from one of the other rooms.
True. He's
Yep,
gonna
there
do
are
that then.
chairs from other
There's
rooms.
no reason to be a book goblin with Ruckus.
No,
Other people
there
are
will be
allowed
no
to be
friendship,
humans.
no bonding.
No bonding on the book pile today.
There'll be no bro time. You just hear like the horrible like wood screeching as you drive. Just wood on wood.
Leaving marks on the hallway.
Look,
Yeah.
the flooring's ruined anyway. It's gotta go.
Yeah, the loud sound of wood dragging on wood echoes through the house.
I hope that doesn't disturb the dogs in the basement.
They're in the basement. It'll be fine. Ruckus says, like, dogs can't go upstairs.
He's going to perch like a weird creature on his chair again.
Listen, unless Ruckus
His
sees
butt's
a
gotta
dog,
look
the
good no
dogs
matter
aren't
where
real.
what he's doing.
It's important.
It's of grave importance. He'll die if he's not sexy for more than 3 minutes.
That is true. Okay,
Is
so
how
you guys
Phoebus
just
is
gonna
born.
spend a few hours just researching more stuff? What's your plan?
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. In that case, hold on. Phoebus, what do you want to research?
Again, I want to learn the gossip. I want to know so bad what was wrong with this weird ass family. I need to know.
Okay, so you're gonna learn
I'd like
about
yeah, I think I'd
Azathana
like to
again?
learn about. Yep, I need to know.
Okay,
Society?
give me yep, religion or society.
Please, Phoebe? No.
15's not quite good enough yet. Yeah, as you're reading through her journals, it's lots of sort of the same old mundane thing over and over and over again. Oleander, what do you want to learn?
You know what? I think I'll go ahead and... What did we have to do for the Starless Night again?
Let me double check, because I'm actually going to fix the... I'll give this one to you guys for free, because you've already have figured this out. The first thing you unlock about Azathana Zarwin is that she is, you know, ISF Zarwin's wife, so I'm going to go ahead and give that to you and say that's unlocked with those points involved. Because it's like, oh yeah, you guys already found that out just by exploring and you know, figuring it out on your own. So that's 3. Does that unlock the next thing? No. No, not yet. Alright, you said the Order of the Starless Night?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Oh, did I not do it here either? Okay, so you guys probably have... you can use, so you can still get information about the Order of the Starless Night from the Secret Study books. I think that's maybe one of the last things you can use it on. You can also use the library books on this subject as well.
Yeah. What skill is it?
What skill is it? It would be religion.
And the library books give us, like,
Yeah, being in the library gives you a +1 to these checks, so we can just
Okay.
add that in after the fact.
Ooh, I'm not good at...
Because there are dictionaries here.
That's how it works.
Mhm.
An entire set of encyclopedias.
I think I'm gonna go for the psychopomps again, because I looked at that, I was like, oh, religion is my lowest thing.
Okay, psychopomps. Alright, are you going to be using the librarian's quarters books, the library books, or the chapel books for this?
Does it matter which ones I use?
It does for the sake of how much information you can get from each source, but the DC and all that is the same. So it's just something I have to keep track of on my end.
Have we done the library books yet?
You guys got 1 point using the library books.
And the librarian quarter book?
None from those and none from the chapel yet.
Oh, I'll do the quarter books then.
Okay. Give me a religion check.
Oh, I can't do occultism for that one or the boneyard thing?
Yeah, I'll say boneyard, but the DC is going to be higher. Yeah, let me edit that for some of these
So it's
other ones.
boneyard or religion?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, is it only occultism when you're sleeping?
Yeah, depending on So when you're sleeping, it's either religion, perception, or now boneyard lore. When it comes to the information you can get from these books, that is library lore. Religion, and I'll go ahead and add boneyard. We'll say the DC is this high.
Right.
18. Yeah, you're sort of stretching it with this one, but you're unable to glean any new information. But then the DC of boneyard lore will go down a little bit, since you invested into it. Ruckus.
Rocco.
What do you want to read?
He'll try the Order of the Starless Night. Why not? Let's do it. Let's fucking brain.
Okay, are you going to use the library books or the secret study books for this one?
Secret
study. Okay, give me a religion check.
Religion. No.
Yeah, with the 2 hours you spend reading, you're unable to learn any new information with that 10. Dirge.
We still have sets of books for the Dominion of the Black, right?
I believe so. Let's check. Yeah, you can. Why did I have it set up this way? Hold on. Let me change some stuff. But the short answer is yeah. So hold on, let me.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, Phoebe, I'm gonna try and find something in these books to help Garrick, I think. Can I get, like, an inspiration on that?
You may. He pulls out his. So, performance. Where is that button? Well, form? There we go.
Yep. Okay, you're able to perform, and you give a +1 to the check that Dirge will make. To research with the, so you can use the librarian's quarter books or the library books for this one. It is an occultism check.
I'll do library book. Library.
Occultism. Yeah, even with help, you're unable to find anything in regards to the Dominion of the Black or anything else about the Dominion of the Black. And Garrick's condition, whatever that may be.
Bird head tilt.
Nothing?
Nothing. Nope.
Maybe I should play a more livelier tune.
Yes.
He's gonna keep on playing.
Lovely.
Let's see. What is Garrick going to try to do?
Brick.
He's going to try to learn more about... Let's see. Hold on. He's going to try to learn more about the manor. He needs to make a... He's going to use Zedna's journals for that. And he needs to make a society check. Yeah, no. He's a little distracted from the events that happened earlier. He's sort of barely even reading it. He'll like read through some, and then he'll sort of just stare off into space, and then he'll realize he's staring off into space and try again. He does this over the course of 2 hours and learns essentially nothing.
My hands are made of ice.
God, I'm Elsa.
Back to Oleander.
Are you guys wanting to do another 2 hours of study?
Sure.
Okay, we can just start back up at the top again. Phoebus.
Phoebe. He would still like to try and learn more about the house. Maybe he'll try the manor again.
Okay, give me a society check.
Yep.
Oh, that's definitely good enough. All right, that gets you. The only book you have so far that can let you learn about that is Edna's journal, so that gets you 1 from that. Is that a critical success? No, it almost is though. If it was, I would have given you 2 points. So let's see, 4, 1. But I want to say that was it for that. Okay, cool. So yep, you get a point for learning about the house. Okay, no, nothing to get for that one. But you're close. Oleander.
Ashen Man.
Ashen Man. Oh man, we're going all the way up to the Ashen Man. Okay.
Ambush, Mission Man.
The Marsh Man. Take me by the hand, lead me to the land. Ashen Man. Okay. You can use the secret study books for this. Give me an occultism check. Uh, 22, yeah, it looks like anytime you guys try to find any information about this guy, it's really, really difficult, but at least you know where in these books not to look. Change that. Ruckus.
Stuff about this creepy guy.
Ruckus.
Keeps telling me how to make paper mache eggs.
You do learn how to make paper mache eggs. Ruckus, what do you want to keep doing the same stuff? You want to look at something else?
He's gonna keep. Well, what did you do? The order. We'll do that again. Let's
Order the
try.
Silence Tonight?
Wait, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Whatever. Let's do it.
Okay. Religion check.
Bip.
No.
Oh.
Did he? Oh God, yeah, he did bad.
No. I'm sorry.
Ruckus.
That's a critical failure. About halfway through, you fall asleep from sheer boredom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the part of the book you're on is just about like dry, boring, slow.
Ruckus falls asleep
Nonsense.
with a book on his face.
Using big words. Oh, fuck this.
Yeah, and they're small too, small print. No fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
no
Dirge.
pictures, nothing.
No pictures.
So first, I forgot about this. I'd like to retroactively have healed Phoebe with a beam before we even got in the house.
Sure.
So level 1 beam plus 8 on that. 11.
Okay, 11. So
Yeah.
he's back to full. Yeah, easy.
Yep. And then
Oop.
I'm gonna continue reading my book about the Dominion of the Black.
Okay, you were using the library book, I believe, for that.
Yep.
So give me an occultism check. 27. Yep, that'll do it. Let's
Ah.
see. All right, so that gets you a point with the library books. That's
Almost a
1.
crit.
So you have 1. You have 4. I think that you're at 6. That brings you up to 7. Okay. So you're at 7 of your total points you have for that.
I see.
Garrick,
Not
let's
bad
see
thought.
if he can see if he can do anything.
Garrett caveman moments.
Garrick caveman moments.
Return to book.
Garrick will keep Garrick will keep trying to learn about the manor. Using Zedna's journals and a society check, he succeeds. Okay.
Yay.
And he gets a point from that. That DC goes down quite a bit. Alright, so we have 2, 4. I believe that brings it up to 6, and that does bring up some information. although it might be sort of obvious. The workers who vanished were those who hired to build the basement chambers under Zarwin Manor. One of the legends about this place is all the workers mysteriously disappeared. But you realize that it's not the ones who, per se, built the house. It's the ones who worked on the underground chambers, where
Secrets.
you know,
Oh,
the dead
wonderful.
people are in the spook.
That's
And they just kept that in documents inside their public little library.
Well, that was in Zedna's journals. One of the people who lived in this house.
okay.
Yeah. So
I'm
this
sorry,
this
I thought that was the library book. I was just like, what?
Dear Diary. I heard the screams from the basement again. Rumors say that the people who worked there vanished. Or not rumors. Isif told me that people who worked there vanished and threatened to do it to me too. I fear for my life.
shit's spooky.
My life with the pay is really good, and they have dental.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 4 hours have gone by. It was like 8 in the morning. Now it's noon. What do you guys do now?
Oh, I thought Phoebe had a second one to do.
No.
You
I
already
did too.
I went in the same order. You guys
already
did
did too.
Phoebus, Oleander, Ruckus, Dirge, Garrick. I always have Garrick go
Okay.
last because
Oh,
you know.
okay.
So
Okay, I
you
got
all
mixed
have
up.
gone twice.
Okay. I don't know. What do we do?
What do you guys want to do?
What do you want to do today,
Eh.
Phoebe?
Can I be honest with you, darling?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to find anything today. I really don't.
You want to keep reading?
I don't know.
Ooh,
I
or we
don't know
could
what
talk.
I want.
We could go talk to is Ramalkin again.
That's true. We could.
Maybe.
It would be rude of us not to visit at least a few times. he kind of like leans further back in his seat, like the chair creaks. What do you think? You seem to be the most level-headed amongst our little.
Telling me Ruckus isn't level-headed?
Yes.
Telling me you don't think Ruckus is level-headed?
Yes.
Level-headed.
I'm tired of lying about it.
Dirge had already started zoning out and staring at the ceiling again. She snaps back. Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh.
Oh.
Looks at book. Looks at stairs. I'd like to talk to the tiny bird again.
Then that's what we will do. He gets up with a little thump of his boots. Smacks bookcase. Okay, wake up.
Ah! What? Where? Did we fighting?
No.
No.
Hopefully,
We're
just
gonna go visit
talk.
our neighbor.
Ruckus thinks. Ruckus does math.
The psychopomp in the kitchen.
Oh, the bird. Right.
Looks at stairs for basement. Thinks about workers.
I shudder to
Disappearing.
think what's down there.
Mhm.
And again, I shudder to think what's down in this house in general.
Dogs.
He like closes his eyes. I'm imagining small, fluffy little Pomeranians and nothing else. That's all I dare think of. Dirge, darling, what are you doing?
I hope
out of
they
there.
haven't. I hope they don't escape the big room. The things. Just
Come on, away from the door.
cautious.
There are bones in there.
There are bones.
Yes, we've established that.
Evil bones. But there are bones in here too. I hope there are bones in here too. So
Phoebe,
Yeah,
like
they're
a
still there.
fucking dweeb, kind of waves at the portraits like, "Good evening."
knock, knock, knock. Hello.
You come in and you see as Ramalkin just sort of fidgeting with their stuff again, like, no, this should go here and this go. Oh, hello.
Hello, darling. I hope it's not a bad time.
I'll
Oh,
get some acorns.
oh, acorns. I can't remember the last time I saw acorns.
The acorns at the table.
You put one on the table and they nudge it ever so slightly into a spot.
Very specific acorn spot.
The designated acorn
Yeah, it fits
spot.
there just nicely. Well, what are you all doing here? Did you find out what's going on with the house yet?
Nope.
Not quite, but we're getting closer to unlocking the puzzle, I think. I hope.
Oh,
Found a poltergeist.
oh, a
There's a
poltergeist.
poltergeist upstairs.
There is.
Oh, that explains what that was. I felt something the other day, really nasty, that I hadn't felt before. I guess that's what it was.
Yeah,
You
that's
hadn't
probably what it was.
Felt it before. It
Hmm.
wasn't active until then?
They sort of shrug. Well, I don't know. I can't detect all of the spirits and spooky things in this house all the time, but if they're giving off enough emotions, then they light up like a lighthouse.
Oh yeah, we also restarted the fire room again. Those are some very tortured spirits. It's very sad.
Yeah, I'd go in there and try to help, but I have to keep an eye on all my things, so.
Yep.
Of course. Have you ever considered... No, that's a silly thought. Never mind.
So
Well,
we
we'd
didn't
like to ask
exhaust.
some more
We didn't
questions,
exhaust everything
actually.
we can. Oh, yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry,
Would you
Phoebe.
be willing for a chat?
Sorry, one person at a time, please. Who's
Just
talking?
Phoebe, if you could say that again, I talked over you.
Huh?
6, can you repeat that?
Oh, we'd like to ask you a couple more questions, darling. Are you up for a chat?
Oh, well, sure. I guess I'm not doing anything else. They hop up on their upside down cast iron pot. What do you all need?
I'm just gonna try and recollect what we can ask.
Let me see. I feel like you guys probably got everything out of his Ramalkin that you could. I know Psychopomps, definitely, but I think you learned everything you could about that. Let me double check. Let's see. Yep, you learned everything about Psychopomps from them. The call. Yep, you learned everything about the call. You guys were really nice. You more or less learned everything you could about those subjects from them. You sort of speed ran that section.
Right, okay.
Let's see, nothing on the manners. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and Big Scary Jakuth. Yeah, from the looks of it, you guys learned everything you could about those. I think there's only subjects you could learn. Let me double check. Where are you at? Where are you at, girlfriend? Let's see. Yep, just those 3, and you guys learned everything you could out of those.
Okay. Then he's going to kind of gesture to Garrick. Our dear friend here is under some sort of some variety of affliction, and you, my darling, you are familiar with the bizarre and strange. You're a bit of an expert, I might add. Would you be able to identify or ascertain what's wrong, or
I can try.
would you please? That'd be wonderful. Even just an attempt.
That'd be great.
Here, sure, hold on. Come over real quick. Garrick sort of hesitantly comes over. There's something happened to my hands earlier. He puts his hands out in front of his Ramalkin. Let's see if they can figure anything out. What are their stats?
What are your stats, bird?
What are your stats, foul bird? Okay, so it has...
Foul bird or bird foul?
Maybe. Okay, so it has all of that. Okay. Is Ramalkin... Let me... You know what? This might do something. Okay. Let's see. As Ramalkin checks over Garrick's hands, yeah, there's something kind of weird about him. They peck the hands a little bit. I can tell you one thing. It doesn't look like it's... I don't even know if this is something you all consider, but it doesn't seem like any sort of god has put their hand upon him. He hasn't been blessed with any sort of abilities. It's coming from somewhere else, so I'm not entirely sure.
Well, we did find him with one of those hands sucking his, face off.
That is true. Would it be too out of the realm of possibility just to say it's coming from him?
Well, that is a possibility, but that's not really my area of expertise. He could be innately magic.
Phoebe kind of puts a hand on his chin and considers this, kind of squinting. He's going to stare at Garrick very hard.
As Ramel kind of looks a bit Garrick, did you know you had any magical abilities? No, I mean, if I did, I don't remember. You don't remember. Well, I mean, that would do it. If your magic was innate, if it was, part of you in your blood, then you could only activate it if you knew about it. But I don't know about it, at least I didn't when it happened. That is odd. Maybe... I recall someone mentioning maybe you had lost your memory before. Maybe this is part of it trying to creep back. I think given enough time, it will sort of sort itself out, but I don't sense that you're in any imminent danger from yourself.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Oh, and I was worried something was terribly wrong. He kind of claps a hand on Garrick's back, you see, dear, you're all right.
I don't feel all right. I think something is terribly wrong. I shouldn't be magical. I don't have magic.
Maybe it's a curse.
No, it's definitely not a curse. That's something different. I would be able to tell if it was some sort of curse. Whether you believe it or not, the magic is inside you. They gesture their wing out to Garrick's chest. You just have to remember, or maybe even relearn how to use it. Garrick sighs and slumps and kind of sort of waves his head around a little bit, thinking about what he wants to say, and he turns back to his Ramalkin and says, well, thank you. I'll take what you said into consideration. As Ramalkin nods and turns to sort of the rest of you. Was this all you needed me for?
Well,
more or less, darling. Thank you so much.
I was thinking of one thing.
They turn to you.
You kind of because this is your house. You kind of have you get vibes about it. Do you know any section where there are less bad vibes than the others?
Let me see.
Vibe check the house.
They sort of look. They sort of vibe check the house. Well, aside from what I told you earlier, it looks like the ground floor is probably the safest. I can tell you've eliminated some of the other creatures in this house, which I do appreciate because they're trespassing, and that's not nice of them. Yeah, I think the floor we're on right now is the safest. I get a really bad feeling about upstairs and downstairs.
You don't say.
Even worse than over there? And pointing across the room.
I would say either just as bad or worse.
Okay. Well.
Thank you so much for your time, darling. Would you like us to leave you be now?
Well, if you don't need anything else, I am pretty busy. I have to rearrange everything again.
Of course. He doesn't even want to, like, mention that he thinks that this is a fool's errand, but yeah, go for it, little bird. You do you.
Listen, the bird's living its life.
You don't need these bones, though, right?
Nah, you can do whatever you want with those.
Okay.
Phoebe sent, like, a dismayed glance over to her, like, we're not taking the whole skeleton.
Now that would be silly. And
Oh.
far too much. Dirge takes a rib bone.
You take a rib bone. You're able to snap it off effortlessly.
Snap. Snip, snip.
Well, back to research? Or...
Taking into consideration what she said, would you not be opposed to trying the ballroom once?
You want to fight the bones?
Not particularly, but it's worth a shot. We can't just not.
Yeah. We can try the bones again.
Alright. Ruckus cocks his gun.
You all. We'll just zoop
Time to
you
go
all.
bone hunting.
We'll just zoop you all to the door. Alright.
Mimic corpse.
Alright. Yep, I'll just shove that out of the way for now so you guys can get in, but we'll say it is in front. Alright.
Okay, before we go in, one moment. I'm going to hit the party with an Inspire Courage, so we get the damage and attack buff.
Ooh.
Okay.
Preemptively handle that.
Garrick
beforehand.
looks at you all. What should we expect in this room?
Bones!
2 bone snakes.
Well,
Bone
yes.
snakes. He gets
At
a
least
tired look on his face.
Garrick, like, of course they are.
Should we amass some sort of plan? Should we all focus on one? Should we split up and fight both of them?
Should we try to open up the secret door in the kitchen again?
Well, we're already here, darling. He like gestures down at his harp. I did the thing.
Well, we were told that was the worst on this floor. And so bone snakes aren't as bad.
Yep, you were told that whatever is in this secret area is worse, and this hallway is absurdly dangerous.
Well, plan. I can protect whoever's in front a little bit.
I am gonna hide in your coat.
He already has his pocket open, like, go ahead. I feel like maybe if we have some sort of plan or some sort of strategy, we'll have a better time instead of wandering aimlessly into danger. Especially if we know there's danger coming.
In groups of 2, plus Oleander. Perhaps we can try flanking, or...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, then how should we divide ourselves up?
The gang remembers mechanics.
Well, it's probably best if we have a... He like glances at Dirge. Best if we have someone who can use healing magic on each team.
Dirge
so it's a matter of who's attacking.
Dirge looks at hands. I have nothing to hit anything up close.
I've got a gun.
I'll be in the middle.
Phoebe looks at his shitty, stupid cocktail skewer sword. Me neither.
Oh. Oh, honey.
This thing is good for olives and nothing else.
Well, you got that magic sword.
It only does so much, darling. He like, as a demonstration, he like kind of flicks the end of the foil, just goes doing.
Garrick turns to you and he reaches a hand out to your shoulder. He hesitates for a second and then puts it on your shoulder, and thankfully nothing happens. Something is better than nothing, and I would rather have you and all of you here than be alone.
Phoebe is trying not to look emotional. He is composed, damn it.
Garrick, he sees Phoebus's face start to get emotional. He turns back around.
He's like,
Well,
open the doors.
shall we go then?
Yes.
Ruckus
Here.
kicks down the door.
So since you guys are just gonna bust in, so I'm gonna go ahead and get. So basically, everyone is gonna get like one action to sort of move where they want to, because it does take a second for these things to activate. Because as you recall, they didn't just immediately get you when you came in before. So you can basically everyone can position themselves exactly where you want to, and then combat will start like normal.
Okay.
We'll roll initiative and all that.
Before combat starts,
Sure.
Dirge wants to start the sustain spell, Forbidding Ward against Bone Snake, and it can be on Phoebe, because poor Phoebe.
Okay.
Phoebe's been
Poor
having
Phoebe.
a
We'll give
time.
Phoebe a. Let's see. Is there like a shield icon? We'll say a tower, like for fortification.
Oh.
All right. Okay. So yeah, put yourselves where you want to in this room. You guys do remember where they're going to come from? They're draped over the fireplaces here and down here.
Fireplaces.
Well, they're just going to just stand in the doorway and not move the first turn, probably.
Yep. So, well, this is like a free. You'll basically get a free round to put yourselves where you want to before things get crazy.
So. Yeah.
Looks good to me.
Okay, everyone is where they want to be.
I think so.
I believe so.
Okay, so yeah, you guys enter the room, and after a moment, the bones start to rattle and quake and shake and all that stuff, and yeah, they become fully animated, and they're gonna get you. But first, you got to roll initiative.
Oh, they're back. They're back.
Let's
Our
see.
sweet little bone friends have returned. Same roll, same roll. Oh my god!
Wow! Unbelievable. What are the odds of that? Okay.
Well, I got my one out.
Well, I didn't have myself selected the first time. I'm gonna take that 28.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Why did it take so long to roll? Okay, so that's actually a 17.
28. Let me in. It won't let me have my 28.
I got you. Hold on. 28. All right, and these guys, let's get their inish, their inosh.
Surge attack first. Maybe.
15. Oh, do you guys have not secret rolls too? Oh, they don't. I'm glad I did that for the initiative. There's a lot of monsters. I probably forgot to make some of them secret. Okay. They're all secret now.
I don't know why they're not secret by default with the.
Yeah, you'd think so. I think. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately,
it's
Mandragora.
Okay. Mandragora. Don't worry, that thing is dead. All right, so we have Dirge, we have Garrick, we have the. I'll just call them by their name, the Necrophidiuses. Since you all saw it anyway. Oleander, Phoebus, and Ruckus all at the end. Okay. Dirge, what do you want to do first?
Well, Dirge is sustaining that spell.
Mm-hmm. So
and
one
is
action.
going to cast a new spell.
A new spell?
These are definitely not living things, so not messing around. Disrupt Undead on that one.
You said the top one? Okay, give me a roll.
So. Bones be gone.
Okay, you blasted with your Disrupt Undead energy. The wave of necromancy collides with the creature, and it doesn't seem like it's affected it at all. You figure out instantly that whatever these things are, they are not undead creatures.
Oh, interesting. They are not undead.
+1 though.
What?
Take that as you will.
There's any damage.
Oh, the damage?
If there's any damage, there's still the buff.
I'll say with the way I narrated it, you can tell that it did absolutely no damage.
All right.
And it is now Dirge's turn. He sees this thing start to emerge. He's just going to run up and whack it. And Oleander will... Yeet. So he moves. He's going to whack once, twice. 19 and 19. Do 19s hit? 19s do hit. All right.
That'd be 20.
Garrick, get it.
I'm gonna be annoying about this.
No, that's good. Thank you for reminding me. So, I mean, 19 would have hit anyway. So, yeah, they hit. Does that add anything to damage, or is it just to hit? I always forget.
It does.
Okay, cool.
It's
so this
to hit
is
and to damage.
Let me make sure they're not immune or anything. They do have some immunities. I won't tell you what. You know they're immune to disrupt undead, but Okay. So Garrick rolled 14 damage and then 14 damage, so he deals 28 damage and cracks a big like chunk of this thing's face off. And it is now the creature's turn. This one is not liking that one bit. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this thing, not expecting to get hit so hard, is going to start panicking a little bit. It's just going to use all of its attacks to bite Garrick, or at least attempt to do so. Okay, let's see.
Find out what horrifying status effects it can do now.
Nico, come
What?
now.
What?
Now got rabies.
Yeah, Garrick gets
Okay,
both
amazingly
rabies.
enough, this thing is missing half of its face, so biting is very difficult. It misses every single attack.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess we won't learn how many. Well.
They just rolled. Let me just check. Yeah, they rolled real bad. Okay, but
now
this
we'll
one's
never know what diseases it holds.
but this one still has to go. Oh, we'll say it's here for the purpose of what square it's on. It's going to approach the target in front. It's going to move and then use its last two. Let's see. Okay, nope, can't do that because that costs too many actions. Yeah, it's just going to try to bite you. 1, 2. Okay, one of these will hit. You take 8 piercing damage as it bites into you.
And?
Give me a fortitude save.
And?
Okay.
And? No. And?
Where are we? There we are. I click the button.
Okay. As it bites into you, you feel your body stiffen up. You are now paralyzed.
Ah,
Does that
how
mean no
fun
movement?
and wacky.
Let's double check paralyzed. I want to say yeah, but there should be a thing on your character sheet where you can click paralyzed and it'll adjust everything as normal. Just make sure you remember to turn those off when the effect goes away, because otherwise you're horribly nerfed forever.
Jesus Christ.
I want to say paralyzed makes you... Let's see, your body's frozen in place. You have the flat-footed condition, can't act except to recall knowledge. Your senses still function, but only in the areas you can perceive without moving your body. So you can go look forward, and you're flat-footed. So...
Oh, fantastic.
You are... Is there a lightning bolt? Yep, for paralyzed. Bam. You will get to save against that at the end of each of your turns. Let me double-check to make sure the ruling on that. Let's see. Yeah, at the end of each of its turns. Okay. Oleander's turn.
Oh yeah. So, we can't flank this thing. But it didn't see me, I'm assuming.
No, it did not. Well, it would have no reason to think you're there, and you're good at what you do, so... I will say, since you're stealthed, it will be flat-footed to your first attack, because it has no idea you're there.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense to me, because it'll be like, what the fuck? And then any more attacks, it'll know what's up.
Well, time to stab it.
Oh, you stab it. Okay.
8 damage.
Yep, 8 damage, so double that is 16, and then I don't believe you double sneak attack, so 8 plus 5 is 13. Okay, you stab it for another 13. It lets out an awful, bony, mechanical sound.
Yeah, sneak attack. I'll also have another dice too. So are they double too?
Okay, so minus another 5 then. Okay, and you got 2 actions left.
We do.
Yes,
I'm gonna
mechanical.
press.
It sounds weirdly like machinery grinding, but you don't see any of that just by looking at these creatures. It's weird.
Oh no.
7 definitely misses, I'm afraid.
It
Bone
definitely-
robot.
Even if it's an
definitely
8.
misses. That's okay, because I have weird little cards.
Use a weird little card.
I'm gonna pull
If
a
you want.
card out and crush it.
Let's see, 16, a splash of goblet acid. You throw the glob of acid at it, and sort of the angle that it's moving in just the right moment, it sort of passes through its ribs and hits the wall behind it. Unfortunately, it does not make contact.
No. You're not supposed to do that.
We'll just say you're here now. Phoebus' turn.
Okay, he's going to ba-ba-da-da, keep Inspire Courage going. And then he's going to hit the this fella with a 2-action magic.
You said which one? The bottom one or top one?
Bottom one.
Bottom one. Okay. Yep, it lets out an awful noise as it looks like it's about to charge for Oleander, but then it's hit by 1 missile, 2 missiles, and its body falls apart.
Baby's just kind of like, oh my god, I did it.
You did it. Phoebo gets a W.
You did it!
You did it.
You did it.
Garrick turns around and gives you a cool guy nod.
And Ruckus couldn't see it.
That's right, Ruckus didn't see it. Ruckus is paralyzed forward.
He's
It was
not
so
gonna
cool.
believe him.
Okay, Ruckus, so you are paralyzed. If you want, you can just make fortitude saves until you get out. You get to make one at the end of your turn for free, but you can also spend 3 actions making fortitude saves to not be paralyzed anymore. So-
Well, that is
But
the
you don't really
deal.
have any other options, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. No.
Okay. Yes.
There.
You go. All right.
Yeah,
you
there we
feel
go.
your fingers start to move again, and you're able to shake off the paralysis. You have 1 action left.
He doesn't have to jam check. It's gun time.
Nope. First gun of the day. Keeps the bone away.
Gun.
Yeah, 28 hits.
Ruckus through sheer
29.
crazy man rage.
Yeah, just from being Ruckus, being so pissed off, you blast this thing for 6 damage.
7.
As bits of bullets wedge into
7.
all of its bony parts. I added, let me double check, because I think I added the +1 you get from splash damage into your macro, so I might just be calculating it now. Let me double check. Because I want to say I put that in, because I didn't want to keep forgetting it. Gun, +1 blunderbuss. Yeah, I do have a plus... Wait a minute.
Well, he's also got the +1 from Inspire Courage.
From his item, so I'm... Yep, and a plus... Okay, so hold on. Did I add anything to damage? Yes, I did. Okay, so I did add it into damage, because now it's D8 plus 2. What's the +2 from? Oh, well, whatever. Figure it out later. And then I remember putting the 1 and W specific for the splash damage. What is the +2 from? Whatever, I'll figure it out later. It's from... Oh, you know what? No, I know what it's from. It's from being a gunslinger. You just do more damage with guns.
From
Okay.
having a gun.
From being a gunman. So, yep, you deal that 6 and then 1 from the being so inspired. And it's Dirge's turn.
Courage. It's like,
Dirge is true.
oh! Thought you were in trouble for a second there, Ruckus. She's gonna drop her spinning ward and run over here to get flanking.
Okay, you said you're
And-
dropping the ward on Phoebus?
Yep. So
Okay.
I'm not sustaining it. And
Alright.
she's like, well, if you're not undead, zap!
Okay, he needs to make a reflex save.
He does.
Get zapped.
He might
Nerd.
Make a reflex
Maybe?
save. Ooh, yep, meets it beats. He got a 16 on that. But he does take 5 electricity damage. Blit.
That's good enough. I'll take it.
Actually. I don't think flanking actually benefited anything I did there, right?
No, you just do the damage and then make a save
Yeah.
against it. You don't have
So
to
I'm
roll
gonna
to
say
see if you
moved,
hit.
I moved there, so maybe somebody else can get flanking.
So someone else can get flanking, you say.
Yeah.
Well, guess whose turn it is and who can come up for flanking. What's his movement speed? He is slow, so he might not be able to make it.
Oh, well.
5, 10, 15, 20, 5. Okay, so he has to use basically 2 movements to get up here, but he sees
That's fine.
he sees an opening, and yeah, he'll go for 1 stab. Oh, and he super misses. Unfortunately, even with flanking, that's the lowest damage
the
and a
bonus?
1.
Oh, am I still in his pocket, or did I have to get out?
You can throw daggers from his pocket, so you know what? I don't see why you shouldn't still be in his pocket.
Yay.
I'll assume you're in a pocket unless you specify otherwise. Like if you're, like,
Yeah.
if you get out, you'll say so. So okay, so yeah, you get carried along, and it is this creature's turn, not the dead one, but the very much alive one. Seeing that it's surrounded, it's going to try to bite as many of you as possible and paralyze you. Actually, wait. No. No, I know what it's going to do. I know what it's going to do. I'll get to show off its other special ability. This thing sort of starts to undulate like a snake would if it was being enchanted by a snake charmer, and you all start to feel something coming over you. Let me double check. Everyone, because you all can see this, everyone give me a will save.
Uh-oh.
Dirge. Be willful.
Okay, Phoebus, you're fine. Ruckus, you're fine. Garrick is not fine.
He seemed better.
Dirge is fine. Oleander is not fine. Okay, so let me double check. Okay, so for everyone who succeeded, you're a little unnerved by the swaying of this creature, and you are flat-footed until the end of its next turn against it. So it's a little, like, unsettling and weird. So this is everyone who succeeded. Everyone who failed, so... Oh, whoops. Why did that? Okay,
Wait a
there we go.
minute.
Sorry, half of everything might have exploded. Okay, no, we're good. A lot of stuff just minimized for no reason. Okay. Make sure the recording's good. Yep, we're good. Okay, Oleander and Garrick, who failed, they are very distracted by the swing. Both of them are stunned for 1 round.
Well then.
Or I should say you're stunned 1, but it will go away either by the end of their next turn or if they're able to get rid of it sooner. So... make sure, Oleander on your character sheet, you hit that stunned button.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Yep. So we're a little... it makes sense because we're in the same spot in a weird way. And stunned basically means we lose an action, so if we're stunned 1 on our next turn, we just get 2 actions instead of 3. That's all it means. Okay, and it uses all of its actions to do that. Oleander's turn.
Alright. Then I lose an action.
Yep, you lose an action, but you got 2 left, so...
Yeah. Am I still considered flanking here?
Are you still flanking if you're in the pocket? You know what? Since you are occupying the same square and I am allowing that, I will say yes.
Okay.
Makes sense to me. Perks of being
Then
a tiny, cute fairy.
Going to stab it.
16, so it's 17 with flanking. That is a hit. You deal 5 piercing and then 1 sneak attack, so 8 damage total. Okay.
And then...
Yep, 20 definitely hits, so that's 10 damage total. Yep, you whip some daggers into it and they connect. One of your daggers slices off a part of the vertebrae, so a chunk of it just sort of falls to the ground. Phoebus's turn.
Okay, he's going to, once again, extend the duration of Inspire Courage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to... bop, 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 bop. And then he's going to try and be very brave, and he's going to try and hit it.
Be brave, Phoebo.
Yeah, 24 definitely would have hit, and 25 would have hit. So you deal 6 damage to it. Blam. Ruckus's
Ruckus.
turn.
A gun. We gun.
Six
So-
damage? Sorry?
Yeah, I did 6 damage
Oh, okay. Okay.
because of the courage.
Yes.
Big courage.
Very good.
You're also brave right now,
So brave.
especially
So
with how
brave.
fast you're wasting these things.
I know.
So brave.
Powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jam check. Ooh. Ready. Click the button. Oh
Ooh.
God, no.
Ooh.
Oh, let me look up. I want to say you
Uh-oh.
misfire. Let me double check how jam works. It hadn't come up yet.
Probably.
No.
I think I don't. It came up once, but not on a one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything bad because of.
I don't remember.
Ruckus's paralyzed butterfingers.
Yeah, your
Listen.
fingers are still a little.
He's
Little
doing
wonky.
his best.
It's gotta warm up again.
Let's see your rules. Firearms. Okay. Let's see. If you fail this misfire check, the weapon misfires and jams. The attack is an automatic critical failure, which it was anyway. And you must
Yeah.
use an interact action to clear the jam before you can reload the weapon and try again. So basically, use an action to clear it, then another action to reload, and then you can fire again.
Ah,
So
well,
you.
that is.
So yeah, you fired and failed, so that's one action. So to clear it, that's an action, and then
Clear it, and
reload,
then reload.
that's an action, and that's it. That's your 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do that. That's okay.
Dirge.
Well, zapping worked.
Yep, zapping did work. Okay, it'll have to make a reflex save against that. 22 is definitely good enough, but half of 11 you round up, so it's 6 damage. I think Pathfinder 2 is a little bit nicer and lets you round up for everything instead. Which in some places you definitely need it. Do you want to move anywhere? You have 1 action left, I believe.
No. I would like to study the bit of bone that fell off of it, though. Perceive at it.
Perceive bone.
Perceive bone.
Okay, let me
I consider
check.
myself a bit of a bone expert around these parts.
Yes, I do.
I'd like to take a little
That would
closer
mean
inspection.
something different if if Phoebus said that. But for Dirge, it's played totally straight.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check this creature and what check you would
I
need
would
to
say
make. I
probably
assume you're
save
making a
that.
check to learn about it.
Yeah.
Give me Arcana or Crafting.
Okay.
God, I'm sorry, that caught me off guard.
Those are actually equal.
Crafting. From what you can tell, you don't know anything about this creature specifically, but you can tell upon further inspection and the evidence you've been given so far, these are constructs. These are man-made bone creatures. They're not undead.
Oh.
How fun and fancy fresh.
And it's Garrick's
Funky.
turn. Let's see if he's just gonna smack it and you'll learn nothing else. At least immediately. Bap. Okay, I'm not even gonna roll his other ones because that hits and that will be enough damage to kill it. So yeah, you pick up some bone to inspect it. You look up and you see Garrick's halberd cleave down on this thing's head, right down the middle. And it lets out an awful screech as all the bones just sort of explode off of it and fall apart.
Huh. Well,
Do
It's
skeletons
bone.
normally do that?
yeah.
I don't think
No.
skeletons are usually big snakes.
I thought it was an alien skeleton, but it also could be someone just took a bunch of skeletons and mushed them together with magic.
They kind of
Wait,
grinded.
back up a moment. Ruckus, you do know that snakes have skeletons, yes?
Not like that.
Well, no, not
Ruckus
exactly.
Picks
But...
picks up the head, picks up the skull. Does this look like a snake to you?
Oh, get that out of my face.
Ruckus has the skull in his hands.
Dirge pokes at the assumed pins where all these things are kept together, like some kind of dinosaur exhibit.
Like the model skeleton in your biology class.
Weird. I wonder why they were here.
Perhaps they were guarding something? I mean, gestures around vaguely.
Yeah,
Interesting
if
room.
anyone wants to find out, you can make a round of crafting or arcana checks to let you know that they are constructs. That'll be a little bit easier to figure all that out. Yep, constructs are usually made with, tools, or they're made with magic.
You know what?
So either will apply.
Dirge already tried crafting. She can do it.
Oh. How
No.
much experience did we get
Ruckus.
for them?
Ah, how much experience did you get? Let's see, there's 2 of them. You guys are party level 3. Everyone gets 80.
780. We're
But you got
getting
780.
Ruckus learns nothing and walks away. He's got the skull in his hands and he's clacking it like a puppet.
No.
You do that. It's very easy to clack it like a puppet. There's not
You
much
are bringing
skull
up-
left, but you do all right.
You are bringing up a really specific memory of me in high school. I need you to know this.
So,
He's clacking it.
is it possible to know what kind of creature these bones come from?
Let's see. With a 17, you don't know all of the intricacies, but with your 17 Arcana check, you recognize a lot of these bones as coming from either people or serpents of some kind, really big snakes, which makes sense because they are big bone snakes, but there are definitely some human bones in here.
Huh. Well,
Do they matter?
there are people bones.
Oh, ew. He nudges it with his foot.
You can
like,
you can
go
definitely
away.
tell that most of the bones are snake bones because most of the body is snake, but the head is some sort of humanoid creature. It's hard to tell which though. But there are some human bits in there from what you can tell, and you're good with
Why?
medicine, so you can just kind of figure that out anyway. So
Why?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Huh.
Oh, and think about how many hours they put into that. Ugh.
Well,
Gross. He's gonna look away from it like, ugh. Doesn't even want to think about what they did to make that.
and who?
Well,
Oh,
Hmm.
nice chairs.
oh
Ruckus-
yes, usually when people would host parties, the heads of the house would sit in the seat, and you're in the seat.
Dirge sits in the seat.
yep,
He
you
puts
sit
his
in the
hands on
old
his
chair.
chest.
It's an old chair.
How
Maybe
was
just
it in
has that.
comfort compared to the library chairs?
It's you know what? They're pretty good. Pretty comfortable. You can tell that a lot of things may have been disturbed by something else in this house, but this room, aside from, dust and age, is pretty good looking compared to the rest of the house that you've seen so far.
You
These
okay?
curtains?
Oh, Garrick is sort of just looking down at it. He sort of kicks one of the bones and looks at Phoebus. I'm just glad it was an easy fight. You all made it sound like it was going to be absolutely terrible.
I thought
We're
it was
just-
going to be absolutely terrible.
We're just scaredy birds and cats.
Well, perhaps having a plan helped us deal with the situation, and hopefully we can think of a plan to deal with that. And he points up in the general direction of where that ghost was that messed you all up yesterday.
Screaming.
Phoebe visibly grimaces, like he doesn't even want to think about it.
Garrick kind of smiles a bit, seeing that Phoebus is the one feeling uncomfortable this time, and it's like Garrick just ruffles your hair and starts kind of coming up this way.
Ruckus investigates the curtain.
You investigate the curtain. I think I brought up these details. Nope. Okay. You look up at the curtain. It's very old and ratty looking, but it's colored in the tapestry is red and black. And as you all looked at the bones earlier, you realize that they're also painted the same color.
The bones?
Yes.
Oh.
They're painted red and black.
Mm-hmm.
Find something?
Curtains. Is there
Is there
anything
a
behind the
window?
curtains? Other than wall?
You move the curtains aside, and yeah, it's just wall.
Sometimes they do that just for decor.
But there are stairs leading to the side that go up to the second floor.
Where the demons are. Ruckus investigates the fireplace.
You investigate the fireplace. What are you looking for?
Secrets.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Perceive Ruckus. He doesn't.
there's some old ash and a bit of wood in there, but
He
nothing.
clacks the skull.
Nothing cool. You do clack the skull. You do have a cool skull now.
Puppet skull. It's a Muppet.
It's a real Jim Henson Muppet.
It is. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Dirge quietly says a prayer for the people skulls.
Well, I wonder if the man of the house is a fan of hunting. Why would you even need this many antlers? I mean, really? Oh no, you killed a deer. I never understood the appeal.
It's something about antler size and feeling special.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, that's just
Clacks.
me. I'm more one for whining and dining.
Clacks the skull.
Could you get rid of that?
What? No, I like it.
Well, stop liking it.
Ruckus looks down at the skull.
Don't make me come over there, I swear.
Can I clack it?
Yeah, here.
Clack.
They rig up an Oleander puppet.
Who puts it on her head?
It's almost as big as you.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm leaving. I'm going insane.
They're just perceiving to see if anything can be heard.
Let's see. You listen. Okay.
I will roll to listen.
You roll to listen. You hear the very faint sounds of that grandfather brain clock from upstairs, but
Really?
you don't hear anything else.
I'm all the way back here.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
Maybe that clock makes you go mad the longer you listen to it.
Oh, I believe that. At this rate, I think I'll believe just about anything.
Oh,
Should we take a peek upstairs?
I'm sorry. Real quick. I did misread the map a little bit here. So I was like, why didn't I have this label? And it's like, oh, duh. So yeah, behind the curtains there is a staircase leading down to that hallway mentioned earlier with something scary behind it.
Oh.
Well,
I guess Dirge looked at the one corner that was wall and was like, nope, nothing here.
We could check the hallway.
do we want to take a peek? Do we want to risk that?
You want to peek in the hallway?
Gonna try to be quiet and peek.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to peek through the door.
Okay, let me check something real quick.
What?
Let me see what happens in this room, if anything.
I hope it's something after all the build-up.
Mice. Mises.
No, Jesus, for us.
It's cats.
Oh.
There's a lot of light in this hall.
Oleander is chased by a cat.
What do you mean, turn order?
Oh.
Why is turn order up? Sorry, I'm clicking the wrong thing. I just want to scare you guys. Just be like, eh. I was looking for something else. Maybe I cannot find it. Maybe I'm...
It's one way to strike fear into my heart.
Listen, sometimes there's a turn order.
Sometimes there's a turn order. Okay, so yeah, you peek into this room if it'll let me. Are you trying to look to the left or right?
Left.
Okay, you sort of peek open the door to the left and are able to see maybe about yay much.
To the right. Looks at Ruckus. I don't see anything.
Huh. Ruckus.
Don't.
She like waves back at Phoebus. He listens.
Points like a mom, like, no.
Ruckus, listen.
Yep, you listen and you don't hear anything.
Hold on. He perceive. No. Okay. Nothing. Nothing.
No, you don't hear anything.
He kind of huffs and, like, comes over to, puts his ear against the door. He's gonna listen too.
Everyone listens at the door.
Nope.
Yeah, you listen to the door, you don't hear anything. It's quiet.
I want to listen.
Everyone listens at the door.
Everyone listens.
And you give it a moment, nothing.
Do we hazard it?
Maybe the thing that was scary behind that door was the fire.
Was the what?
Fire room's right up there.
True, but she said specifically this door.
Yeah, because the hallway goes right there.
Perhaps?
Maybe it'll be fine.
Or it's a ghost.
It's always ghosts.
It is always
Of course
ghosts.
it's ghosts.
Actually, I'm wrong. No, it's not always ghosts. Sometimes it's Mandragoras.
It was Mandragoras that one
bone
time.
puppets. Ugh.
Or maybe it's centipede.
Ew, no, I hate those. Not again.
Or cat.
It could be a room mimic.
That's a big rat. Ruckus, I vote you go in.
What? Ruckus walks.
What? He gets a very cocky expression. What? Are you too scared?
Ruckus withers. Ruckus squints. Fine. Kicks the door.
Okay, give me just a second.
Initiate combat. Go.
And then Phoebe will pretend like
Maybe.
it wasn't his idea.
Phoebe could never have initiated combat.
Never. Why would you
Phoebus has
even say
never
such a
initiated a
thing?
combat.
Blink, 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 blink. I'm just a little angel. You wouldn't hurt me. I'm a little
Just a little
birthday
guy.
boy.
You
I'm just a little
accused
guy.
Phoebus? You accuse Phoebus of initiating combat?
Jail. Jail for 1,000 years.
Jail
Ruckus.
for Ruckus. Alright, so yeah, you guys kick open the door and you don't immediately see anything from there. You see some windows looking outside.
Oh,
More paintings.
Ruckus
kinda-
peeks in.
Yep, Dirge heal beams Ruckus real quick. Go ahead and roll that before anything else happens.
That's
9. I mean, that gets you to
This is
almost
what you
full.
true.
there. Oh, He kind of like leans backwards, sort of, through the door. Are those more portraits?
Yeah.
Looks like
More art.
portraits.
Holy more art.
Oh,
Yep, you lean out and you
that's-
do see something hanging on the wall.
That's worth hazarding a glance. He's gonna
And
kind of lean more on his one foot, like so he's
Ruckus
just kind of balancing.
Ruckus stomps into the room.
The small creature did say to be careful, so even if there's nothing, I think we should assume that there's definitely something.
I mean, the pictures are cursed.
She's gonna slip into Ruckus' pocket. Clack, 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 clack.
Clack, clack, clack.
Well, let's see. What's on the table today?
Skull pops
He
out.
kind of
Clack, clack.
claps
Oh, no,
his
what is it?
hands and rubs them together.
Oleander skull mask.
Oh, I want to see
Like a little
that.
Just coming out of the pocket, just clack, clack. Open his mouth. I don't know. What is it?
I must
Hold
pay
on.
one of you to draw Oleander
don't know.
with a way too big skull mask.
What is it?
Oleander
Yes.
becomes a practical
Yes.
effect in a puppet movie.
I will try to do all that later.
Okay. All right. A
Sounds
line
fine.
of grimy windows along the north wall faces 4 large portraits to the south. Each of these paintings presents a life-size depiction of a different person. A teenaged boy carrying a crossbow in the woods, a teenaged girl building a dollhouse that looks like Zarwin Manor, a red-haired woman standing in a graveyard, carrying a pair of matching crimson-handled woodcutter's hatchets hanging from her belt straps, ravens swarming around her, and a stern-looking man holding a silver telescope in his hands as he looks up into the night sky.
Phoebe like snaps his fingers and points. Ah, that must be her.
Ruckus, who has the hatchet, is like, yeah, that
Yep, you look at
looks-
your
looks
hatchet,
the
you look at that
looks
hatchet,
at
and
the
yeah,
same thing.
yep, it
Yeah, it's the
matches.
same hatchet.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot you grabbed that. Sorry,
Yeah.
everything yesterday completely blew that out of my memory.
Surrounded
Ruckus.
by ravens.
Excited about hatchets.
He's
Wow.
going to squint at the teenage boy portrait.
It's a shame these are here where no one can
Because I
appreciate
don't
them.
remember there being mention of a boy.
Yeah, you look at it. What are you trying to sort of discern from it?
Like any sort of like recognition, or would I be able to discern whether or not, like, just by aesthetics, if the boy in this image is related to the rest of the people?
From what you can tell, yeah, they do look pretty similar to the other people. You recall seeing that little statue of the 2 teenagers, and you upon inspecting that, yeah, they look pretty similar to these 2 teenagers.
Interesting. I thought
Is that
Marnie
the
was a
statue
feminine
that
name.
Ruckus has? I think Ruckus took that statue. I think he's just got it in his pockets. The little one?
Yeah, the little one that says AX on it.
Yep, he's got that too. Ruckus is collecting little house things.
Are the name plaques intact, or are they destroyed?
They do. Yeah, you look at the portrait starting from the little boy, the little girl, the woman, and the man. The first plaque reads, "The little hunter." Does not have a name though. The second one says, "The little architect." The one with the red-haired woman with the hatchet says, "Self-portrait." And the one with the stern-looking man says, "Lord of the Manor."
And this is a total crack shot theory. This is a 6 asking, not a Phoebe wonder. Would I be able to tell if the one of the kids looks like Garrick at all? Because I'm kind of like,
Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Perceived from Garrick.
Perception. Yeah, you look at the 2 kids, and you look at Garrick, and you look back, and you look at Garrick. It doesn't look like this little kid would have grown up to be Garrick under any sort of circumstance.
Right. Okay.
You don't see any obvious relation to the two.
They're just looking at the raven picture. Because birds.
Oops.
Are they ravens or are they more of the whippoorwills? What were they?
From what you can tell, they look like ravens.
Okay. Have we seen ravens before?
We haven't. We've only seen whippoorwills.
The closest thing you've seen to a raven is Ramalkin, and they typically, you know, psychopomps look like ravens, crows, that kind of thing.
Yeah, sure is a shame that these are here. And
How so?
because they're hidden from everyone in the world. In this house, and who knows how much longer they'll be preserved.
He kind of like pats the wall and nods. Well, hopefully once we're done, we can maybe let the local Restoration Society or History Society know about this place, and they can do their thing.
I hope so. Well, nothing's happening, huh?
No, nothing's
Nope.
happening as you guys look at these paintings.
Hmm.
He kind of like passes like a glance at each one, like, yeah, no, just bog standard paintings, it seems.
Ruckus
What do
looks
you
this
think?
way. So I guess the trouble is the fire room, which we already knew about.
Yeah.
He like points at them. Yeah, probably that.
Which
And
leaves.
whatever's in the other room.
Yeah.
Ugh, I don't want to go. Oh, it's a closet, isn't it? It was that cupboard.
Secret closet.
Ugh.
Yeah, secret closet.
Oh no.
The secret closet?
Yeah. Secrets.
Clack, 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 clack.
Yes, the one I came out of. Ha! No one else laughs at his
Everyone
Not a
looked
crowd.
at Phoebus.
Are we gonna open the secret closet?
We gonna open the secret closet?
Maybe?
Looks that way.
Yep.
Are we going through
Garrick,
this
are
room?
you okay?
You notice Garrick has his eyes locked on this painting with the man looking at the stars. He has a very disgruntled, upset look on his face.
Oh, do you recognize him?
He shakes his hand
Sweetheart?
around a little bit. I feel like I do, but I couldn't say from where. I just know that I despise whoever this is.
Oh. Well,
Hmm.
Gonna make a chickadee check for Garrick. Okay.
Uh-oh.
oh no.
The anger on his face becomes more apparent as he pulls out his halberd and slashes at the painting. So he's going to make an attack roll.
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh no. Garrick, no.
Garrick, yes. Let's see. His halberd, you would expect just to slash through this painting, but it sort of bounces off as a force repels him. Suddenly, you all notice something strange start to happen. So here's a fun question. What's everyone's intelligence score?
Oh God.
Phoebe is at 14.
14,
Oh.
okay.
14.
14.
12.
12. Garrick's is 10. Dirge, what's
12.
yours?
12.
12. Okay, the two people have 14, so that's Phoebus and Ruckus. Give me intelligence checks. Because we're at a tie for this thing I need. Okay, well, alright. Phoebus!
Ah,
So, the first thing is, you all notice something awful start to happen to these paintings. Hold on, let me double check this. You notice that cuts start to appear on the bodies in these portraits. For the woman and 2 children, you notice there's a line cutting across their brows as blood starts to ooze from the painting. From the man, you notice that his left wrist starts to bleed. And you all need to make me some will saves.
Oh, God.
I'm about to get
Yikes.
ghosts.
Dirge looks at her wrist. Oh, huh.
Okay. You all fail. And you...
What?
Yes, even Dirge fails.
Jeez.
Phoebus, you start to feel intense pain coming from your left wrist. Everyone else starts to feel pain coming from their brows, like right above their eyebrows. Did anyone critically fail that? Okay, so everyone... Okay, so Ruckus critically failed.
If Ruckus has +1 on that, does Ruckus critically fail?
Yes.
Even with
Yep,
yeah.
even if his will save was 16, he would have critically failed. Okay, so everyone who failed normally, you are all sickened 1 from how awful this feels. Ruckus, you are sickened 2. You all, like, this pain happened all at once, and it feels just awful, especially to you, Ruckus. You were not ready for the sheer agony you have just felt.
Rocco.
Everyone is sickened 1, except for Ruckus, who is sickened 2, so make sure to put that on your thing.
Where is it?
And we're gonna roll initiatives.
Oh no.
Fun.
I can't
Clack,
fight
clack, clack.
the art.
Clack, clack.
Clack, clack.
You know what? No, this music's appropriate enough.
Oh,
Oh, good initiative for Garrick. Okay.
Is everyone ready for a hallway fight?
We're even fighting.
What?
Does this thing have an initiative?
Against Invisible.
Against
What's up?
painting.
Is this the boss fight of this floor? In a kind of hallway?
Well, we just got good luck because my cat came to the desk and gave me a kiss.
Oh, hell yeah.
Kitty.
So
Hell
we have
yeah.
to win now.
You do have to win now. If you lose, well... No, not good.
That would just be forsaking the cat.
That'll be just embarrassing.
Okay.
We can't forsake this handsome boy.
Okay, these things rolled just shit initiative, because they don't have an initiative score. Unless they do, and I'm ignoring it. No, I don't see it. Okay. I don't remember how to add... Just like... Oh, a custom label. Okay, excellent. Because these things aren't a monster per se. But something is going to happen with these paintings. But they rolled a 3. So... Okay, so... Garrick, seeing all of this shit happen, is going to react by just... He's even more pissed now at this guy. He's gonna just try to attack the painting again. He's put 2 and 2 together. Something's up with these paintings.
Oh no.
So 1, 2, 3. As he tries to sort of connect with this painting, it's almost like some force is making him miss. His halberd just digs into the wall. Phoebus' turn.
Oh my god. Okay. He is going to tab over Fire Courage again. Oh boy, what can he do? Did I accidentally click something second time? No, I did not.
No.
Okay, the sound effect played twice, so I was just like, what the hell was that? God, I don't even know what we're doing.
It is up to you. Something is up with these paintings. You can react however you see fit.
I can pardon? Sorry, my connection isn't great.
Oh. I said you know something is up with these... Oh, that's a cute kitty cat I just saw in the chat. You can...
Cat?
I'm very distracted by beautiful cat.
Oh, baby.
Combat's over. You're all saved. So you know something's up with these paintings, because paintings don't just start bleeding on their own. How you react to that is up to you, but for the sake of what's going to happen, we have initiative set up.
Right,
He's
okay.
batting at the mouse.
Would detect magic be a suitable thing to check?
You can try.
With a shot.
Alright, you detect magic on these things. You don't detect any kind of magic, but you do sort of get this sense, the sort of aura that this is a haunt and not inherently magical.
Well, I do believe this is a haunt.
This is some spooky ghost nonsense.
It's ghosts.
We've got ghosts.
You can talk them down.
I can try. But that'll have to
do it
be
at
once
you.
I get my composure together. My turn's over.
Okay, Oleander's turn, yep. You all recall, so this is something you all know how to do, but I'll remind you, the players, whenever there's something you can... whenever you're dealing with a haunt, some ghosts are just monsters and you fight them. Some are more like hazards or traps or haunts. These are things that normally some sort of check can get rid of. You know to exorcise ghosts and things like that. That is a religion check. To basically get the ghost to go away, to perform an exorcism of some kind. You can also try something else, but I won't tell you what it is.
I want to ask Ghost really nicely to stop.
Okay, give me a diplomacy check.
But I want to do it with the cool clinking skull hat.
Okay, give me a diplomacy check.
Alright. We're just gonna pop the skull out. Clack, 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 clack. Would you please stop this? It's not very nice, and bleeding's kind of spooky. Clack, 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 clack.
10. You're not sure if that's done anything yet. It doesn't look like the paintings react or anything, or the people in the paintings react. They're still looking the exact same and just bleeding. The blood is a little more profuse now.
Alright. What if I promise them a puppet show?
Give me that'll cost another action. You can give me another diplomacy check.
I'm gonna promise them a puppet show.
24. You promise a puppet show. It doesn't look like they're reacting in any way. It's hard to tell if anything's going to happen unless it's like their turn.
They immediately begin demanding a puppet show upon the beginning of their turn.
you have one
They
action
like
left.
kind of like rest on their hands. Like, so are we talking string puppets or hand puppets? What's the big difference?
Clack.
Clack, 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 skull puppets. Okay. Me and Phoebus will put on a puppet show.
I what?
Another
And you get the
diplomacy.
other skull.
Another diplomacy check. 8. You're not really sure how much of any of this has worked or not, but it is very
Right.
cute. Dirge.
Oh boy, Shaylin, we got some haunted paintings here. I'm gonna religion at them.
Okay,
Try
you're going to try to exercise one.
Yeah.
Okay. Which
Oh,
one?
we're gonna pick one.
Well, yeah.
the one-
Well,
the one with the
25 is
birds.
good enough. So tell me which one you want to
The
exercise.
one with the birds and the lady.
Lady and the
Self-portrait.
birds. Okay. You
Please.
start to exercise. You start to chant at this painting, and yeah, you notice the blood from the painting with the woman and the crows. The blood starts to fade away, and it looks like a normal painting again.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that does work. Good.
They're just gonna do another one now. Shoot, do I have to get closer to them to
No.
do something about any of them? No?
Well, I'd say you'd probably need to be in front of the painting to do it. So we'll say you if you wanted to do the woman, you would be up here to do it. But if you want to just stay there and do someone else, you can.
Oh, I thought the one with the birds.
Oh, that's right. The woman's. Oops, I deleted the wrong guy. Then, oops. No, yeah.
Am I close enough looking at it?
Yeah. As long as you're like in front of it, you can see the front of it. You're good.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna run over here and try this one.
Okay. You run over there and try that one.
Because the one that Garrick's attacking is not my first priority.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yep. You go. So first you did the one with the woman. Now you've done the one with the young lady, the little architect, and yeah, that painting starts to go to normal as well. She looks happy again, and the blood coming from her forehead disappears.
Oh.
And it's Ruckus's turn.
It's Ruckus's turn. Ruckus is super fucking sick, man. Wait. Oh, Jesus Christ. Listen. It's fine. Who needs stats to do things? Hold on, excuse me? Okay, no. Never mind. I thought I saw a -7. I did not. We're good. You know what? Which one was this? Was this the birds?
Yeah, so that one's the birds, and it's back to normal.
Fine.
There's only 2 bloody, awful paintings left, and that is the older man and the young teenage boy.
Cool. I imagine Garrick is just gonna keep going apeshit over there.
Hey. Actually, question. I didn't have my second value in, so those should both be -1 to every number I rolled. Would that still work?
You didn't have the second value in?
No.
Okay. I appreciate your honesty. So one of them is back up. We'll say the... Actually, you know what? I already ruled that it was okay, so I'm just gonna let you guys have it, but just make sure we're counting it in the future. I don't want to go back and make it all difficult. So
I didn't know I needed to put the number in.
Yeah. Some of them you do, some of them you don't. Yep. Everyone is sickened 1. Ruckus is sickened 2 until they are not anymore.
Ruckus vomits. That's fine.
You can use a turn to get rid of the sick, or an action to get rid of the sickened condition.
Yeah, let's attempt. Well, let's try.
I want to say you just have to make a fortitude save to try to throw, but let me double check. To kind of just be like, well, you're not even sick in the way that you normally... Let me double check. Spend an action to maneuver cover, fortitude save against the DC of the effect. Okay, yeah, give me a fortitude save.
Ruckus tries not to vomit.
To kind of retch and be like, bleh. Yeah, you try to, but like, man, it's just not coming out. You feel awful. Your wrist, or I'm sorry, not your wrist, your head fucking hurts like really bad.
Alright, that's fine.
And you should have 2 actions left.
Yeah. Is it against this? Yeah, it probably is. Is Sickened one of the ones that just like passes as turns go?
Let me double check. It doesn't, in this case, let's see. I want to say no for this one, but I don't want to be wrong on that because that's important. Okay. Had to double check something. No, it does not go down at the end of this turn.
Okay, fair enough. Place this here. Okay. Wait. Nope.
Yep, you try to shake off this pain, and it is persistent. 1 action left.
How does second affect movement? It doesn't really seem to.
It looks like it's just like a -1 on everything-ish. It's like a lot of stuff goes down by 1. But I don't believe it affects your movement. It's just like -1 to like AC
okay.
and probably attacks and all your skills because you're sick and dying.
That's fine. They're gonna come, small fairy. We're gonna go over here, and we're gonna -2 religion.
Okay, it does cost an action to get up there, so you don't have anything
Oh,
else
that's
you can
right.
do.
Never mind. Come, small fairy.
Stare it down.
I'll drag them over.
Yes.
Okay, and it is the painting's turns. Let's see, there's only 2 of them left. This does help you quite a bit. Okay, let's see.
Quickly clack.
Clack, clack.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna roll a number. Ruckus, highs or lows?
Hi. Little big gambling man.
Okay. So, this doesn't affect you. Oleander and Garrick, need to give me fortitude saves. 21, okay. 25. Alright, Oleander, in your, around your head, you feel a cut open above your brow as blood starts to sort of cloud your vision. You take...
Dress clicks and clacks.
Distressed. No, distressed bone puppet.
Alright, so you take 13 slashing damage. You take 2 bleed damage, and you're now bleeding. We'll just put 2 for that. And you are frightened too, as well. So you are just downright spooked. So that's on your character sheet as well. You're frightened too.
Wait. Doesn't Inspire Courage top the fear effects?
Let's see.
Yeah, we get +1 to all of that.
+1 to all that. Okay, well... Okay, no, you still fail even with a 22 fortitude save. But thank you for reminding me, because that does matter. Okay, so you take that damage, you're now bleeding, and you're frightened too, so you have all that on your sheet. Garrick just barely passed his fortitude save. But he still takes... he takes 7 damage. Oops, but it'll let me. He takes 7 damage, and he is frightened 1. Oof, yeah, and these stack. That's really messed up. That's nasty. Okay. Let's see, it is now Garrick's turn again. He looks at Dirge. What did you do to make them stop this?
I prayed to the god of art.
Garrick looks at you. I don't think that will work for me, and he's just gonna keep attacking. He's just gonna keep smacking it as best as he can.
Just pray to any god that'll listen.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 2 of those hit, and he deals 14 damage to this painting. And it is Phoebus' turn.
Okay, well, once again, he's gonna extend Inspire Courage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, that's right. He does
gonna...
more damage because of the courage. Thank you for reminding me. So that's an extra
sorry, I was
2
eating
points.
chips.
No, you're good. That's an extra 2 points of damage then. 1 for each attack. That hit.
Phoebe's gonna try calling out to his god, Saren Ray, and he's gonna try and pray the ghosts away. So religion check?
Yep.
He's gonna try and get rid of this one.
Okay. Yeah, you pray to Saren Ray. Normally a 24 wouldn't be enough, but it's a crit, which means it succeeds anyway. So it's not a critical success, it's just a regular old success. Yeah. I assume you're doing the painting that Garrick has been stabbing at?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you pray to Saren Ray, and it seems like they listen because the cut on this man's wrist goes away, and he goes back to normal.
Okay, that's one.
Yep, you got 2 turns left. We got 1 painting left, the one way up top where everyone else is.
No, I've only got 1 turn left.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah,
So-
you're right, because you
Yeah,
inspired.
so he's gonna shuffle over here then. And wait.
Okay. Oleander's turn. So you are bleeding. You can try to do something to stop that during your turn, otherwise you'll take that bleed damage at the end of your turn.
Okay, what would I do to stop that?
So normally to get rid of a condition of this kind, you have to pass just a certain DC check, which I have on my end. You basically just explain to me what you're trying to do to stop the bleeding. Bleeding can also just be stopped instantly by a healing spell or a healing item of some kind. So potions, magic spells, whatever. Otherwise, you need to, tell me what you're doing to try to stop the bleeding, and then I'll, have you just roll a flat d20 to see if it stops.
Alright. And how do I get rid of the second?
The second, you have to make a fortitude save against the DC that made you sick in the first place.
Oh boy. My fortitude's even lower now.
Yeah, these numbers go down. Remember, kids, in Pathfinder 2, conditions are really important, because most of them stack.
I'm gonna try to, hold her cloak up to her forehead to make it stop bleeding.
Okay, give me a flat d20 roll. 8. Yeah, that's not enough. The blood just sort of seeps through your cloak.
Oh no,
I
Oleander.
keep trying. And I try one more time.
Sure.
I'm just
5.
gonna lay in the pocket and die.
Yeah, you take another 2 points of bleed damage. Dirge's turn.
Dirge sees Oleander in some dire condition, and she's like, the paintings can wait, and heal a beam.
Okay, and that's
That one's plus 16.
plus 16. Okay, so that just puts you back to full. You don't have to worry about the math on that. And yeah, you stop bleeding.
Oh. Oh boy. Now, you
Thank
You
you.
stop
I didn't want
this.
to die.
Yes, you are more important than saving this painting. But I'm also going to try and talk down this painting.
A religion check. Yeah, this one fights off your attempts to exercise it. It's a little tougher than you thought it might be. This
You're
one's
just swaying and very sickened.
Mm-hmm. Ruckus
Alright.
turn.
Rocco. Let's try. Rocco tries not to vomit.
Okay. Yeah, you try to use all your fortitude to stop the pain. Let's see, and it would be, I assume it's a 26 instead of a 25 because of the just attack rolls. Okay. Yeah, you still feel just as bad even with a 25.
All right. You know what? Let's try. Wait, hold on. Which painting is still active?
The one right
Are
in front
both
of you.
paintings still active? That one.
Yep, just the one in front of you. Yeah.
Did this? Oh, that one. Okay.
Yep, the rest have been exorcised by Dirge and Phoebus.
To religion, but
Yep, you working with Dirge, you try to exorcise it, but this painting, maybe it's because it's the last one left, is just...
this painting is full of extra piss.
It's full of extra piss and vinegar. Alright,
So
let's
much
see.
piss on this
So
painting.
they've gotten Oleander, they've gotten Garrick. Ruckus, you're standing right there. Give me a fortitude save. Nico, I need a fortitude save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I already got Oleander. They already got Garrick, so the way this fight works is next is Ruckus. So give me a fortitude save. 14.
No, I won't.
Oh, brutal.
No.
That's okay. That's a
Ooh.
critical failure.
Oh.
Okay.
Just kill him.
Oh. God.
I can fix you,
Okay.
whether you want it or not.
The gash on your forehead bursts open, and you're now bleeding profusely. First off, you take 23 slashing damage.
Oh. Okay. That sounds good.
You take 12 bleed damage, so you're now bleeding 12. Until you get that under control, you're going to bleed 12 damage at the end of every turn. So we're,
Well, I think that just incapacitates, right?
yeah, I think that just knocks you out, doesn't it? Puts you, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. And you would be frightened, but you're knocked out, so you can't move anyway. So this
fine,
puts you
I'm
at
just
0,
fine.
because you can't go into the negatives, thankfully.
No.
But you are...
I'm at negative 12. You can't stop me.
negative a billion. Is under the conditions, is dying one of the conditions that's listed, or is that kept separate? It is.
It's there.
Okay, so you are dying 1.
Oh, our frighten
If it
goes
gives
down
you
one
if it gives
after
you a
turn,
value
right?
anyway. Okay, yep, it just does all that for you. Yep. Okay, so I'll just put oh, also, and
How is there also?
your purple goes up by 1.
Okay.
And you're now currently dying. Garrick's turn.
deserves
Quick question. Our frighten goes down after each of our turns, right?
I want to hold on, because
I
I
know
look.
in conditions it says it does unless it specifically says it doesn't.
Let me double check that real quick, because I know this fight might work a little bit differently. Okay, you know what? It sure doesn't say anything about the frightened. So yeah, that will go down. Like on your turn, it will go down by 1. All right, Garrick's turn. Seeing he sees Ruckus just bleeding out on the ground. He's gonna run up and try to stab at this painting. He doesn't know what else to do. This is his whole shtick. 1, 2, 11 and 17, even with +1s, but all of that misses. Yeah, this painting is just like completely blood red now. It's had enough time to coalesce, and it's almost like it's protecting itself. Phoebus's turn.
Phoebus.
Oh boy. Phoebe's gonna try once again to try and exorcise this painting. He's hopeful that it'll work. I can do that 3 times because I am persistent. Damn it!
You sure can. Yeah, you chant your holy words, but the the other paintings on the wall sort of start to whip around the room, and it feels like there's wind blowing around you all, but the windows aren't open, and where is it coming from? But it's like it's getting awfully loud in here. It's drowning out your chants.
For the love of God, Stanray, I've had a bad week. Help me out here.
Oleander's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try once for that fortitude save for a second. Nope.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, definitely not.
Which, the painting Garrick's in front of it?
Yeah, it's the one you all are kind of huddled around. This one in the corner is the only one left.
Okay. She actually, follows, Phrasma.
Yeah, that might help.
So I'm gonna say a prayer to the god of death.
21. Yeah, you are all chanting to your various gods, and this painting is holding on for dear life or unlife, perhaps. Dirge's turn.
Oh, I get one more, don't I?
Did you? Oh yeah, you do. Sorry, you only use 2 actions. Whoops.
Alright. Oh, one more.
Okay, 22 is the same deal. Let me. There we go.
Alright. Dirge sees all this happening. She's like, Ruckus, if I fix it, I'll have more time to help you. And she's gonna keep chanting. Let's chant again.
That's really funny that it's 18, 19, 20. Yeah,
I'm gonna spend a hero point to chant again.
That's true. Yeah, you can always, for everyone who forgets, you can use hero points to re-roll any like d20 rolls that you roll,
Oh boy.
and you take the new result.
Could be a terrible decision.
I mean, all of those fail, so you know.
It's a terrible decision.
I gave you another chance, and I'll say if you critically fail at exercising it, it doesn't like blow your head up or anything. Okay, Ruckus, you are down. I believe you have hero points. You might have an extra hero point from last time. I want to say you had 2 because you did something cool.
Yeah, he's at 2.
So you can use that to stop dying.
He is going to.
Okay, and I think you're just at 0 still, but you're not.
He'll sleep.
So yeah, you're still passed out, but you're not dying anymore. You take a nap. The painting's turn. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dirge, it's your turn to give me a fortitude save.
Yeah. Could be really bad, guys. Yep. This is really bad.
Yeah, it is really bad. Okay. Alright, and that is... Yeah, that's going to be a critical failure. Alright, here we go again. So, first off, you're going to take a whole bunch of slashing damage on your head. You take 29 damage. You take 5 bleeding. Does that knock you out completely? Let's see.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oops, I'm sorry. I changed my turn order for some reason.
Oh no, you're. Oh, where was your turn order?
I don't know why I did that.
Oh, oops. Okay, well,
Yeah,
29 and
I'm
5
out.
will.
I am out.
Yeah, 25. That'll knock you out. So the rest doesn't happen. So that puts you at dying 1.
Well, good luck. I have no hero points.
Yep.
Yep. All right, it is Garrick's turn. He's gonna keep doing. Does he have anything else he can do? He starts getting like even more like angry and frustrated at these stupid paintings. 1, 2. Okay. 3. Okay. Well, one's a crit.
The bonuses from Inspire Courage.
Well, the 24 would have hit anyway, and the rest definitely don't hit. So that's 13 piercing damage to this painting. He takes out a significant chunk of it. Phoebus's turn.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see. So I used that already. So I've got. Okay. Can I use this as a 3 action? Let me check. I could if I really wanted to. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try and heal Oleander. Not Oleander, pardon me, Dirge. I'm getting confused, I'm tired.
Everyone keep healing Oleander.
I could be super healthy.
Dirge.
Oleander never gets
Okay.
sick again.
Dirge.
So that bumps you up
If I had 3
to
people worth of blood.
14 health, and you're no longer dying.
Blah.
And
But
that's
you're still passed out.
Squawk.
Squack.
Squawk!
And gains a +2 against mental effects for the duration. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Oleander's turn.
Okay. First, I am going to. I'm gonna try one more time with the prayer. That didn't work.
Nope.
I'm gonna huck a knife at it.
You interrupt yourself mid-prayer, and you're like, ah! And you throw the knife. Let's see, 20 plus 1, that does hit. And you deal some damage to it.
Right. Bye. So go out here and hide.
Bye.
Alright, Dirge's
Everyone-
turn.
There's ghost paintings up there and they're killing everyone.
Is Dirge awake?
You are knocked out. You can give me a d20 roll just to see if you wake up. Someone can wake you up, but it's harder to wake yourself up. But let's see just how you do. 6. Yeah, you are. Let's see. Let me double
Is it an
check.
action to wake them up?
Is that my turn?
I want to say, yeah, I think someone has to wake you up. I mean, you would wake up eventually, but if someone wants to wake you up in a hurry, they'd
Would
have
it
to.
be considered an action to wake somebody up?
You want to wake me up instead of
I
moving?
will say you can do it as you're running away.
Yeah.
You would just be like, "Oh my god," and then go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Rattle bones all over you in the run.
Ah,
There.
smack.
You're startled by bones.
Oh no. Oh. Well. Ruckus, you are more important than keeping it to try this when it seems like they be slashing it apart. So. I have the big heal as soon as I hit it. That one.
Okay, and which heal are you doing?
28. The 2-action one.
The 2-action one? Okay. And I assume you're slapping Ruckus with that one. Okay.
28. No, not 20. Give me 2 more.
And then
28, nerd. There we go. We're good.
Ruckus is also out, right?
Yeah, he is still passed out.
So I'm gonna shake him. Ruckus! It's not going good.
No, you don't say.
Ruckus stands. Oh, you know what? Gun. Ruckus, like, alright, you know what? It hasn't been working. It's not gonna.
It's that meme where it's like, I'm sick of this guy, and it's just the painting.
Oh, don't give me ideas.
Listen.
So yeah, this
Listen,
fucking dude
it's-
points at a portrait of a 14-year-old boy.
It's time to shoot a painting. Jam check.
Yeah, you're good.
Fine. Gun.
Yeah, that hits. You slap it for 11 damage.
Reload. Is he gonna gun again? No, he doesn't. Okay, we're good. Go. Carry on.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Phoebus, you're the only one left. Give me a fortitude save.
Oh god.
Get cursed.
Attitude. I don't want to get
Oh,
cursed. I'm a pretty boy.
You're-
No!
Gonna curses care not for your beauty.
No! no! You
Alright.
infectious! You got me!
Your wrist, your left wrist, starts to bleed profusely. You take 30 damage of slashing as blood pours out of you.
Jesus!
Right.
You guys are critically failing very badly. How many hit points do you have left?
2! You really want to put that nail in the coffin, huh?
Okay, yeah, you're down. There's no point in adding the rest. Oh gosh, let me. Oh.
Yeah, he just collapses and slumps against the wall.
This floor is a mess. There is
Oh, it
blood
sure
all
is.
over it. Oh
Grayscale.
no.
Yeah, everyone just kind of notices like the light goes out. They're like, shit.
Phoebe goes down again.
And your purple dot goes up by 1.
Fuck. You're haunted. Haunting intensifies.
All right, Garrick sees Phoebus go down, and you see those who are not dying and dead. So I guess just Dirge and Ruckus. You see a look on his face, like veins start to pop out of his head, and he starts breathing very, like he's like he's breathing like very, very angrily, in a way you haven't seen him be pissed off before. He's going to drop his halberd to the ground. He runs in front of the painting, and he lets out a roar as fire erupts from his hands in an attempt to burn this painting.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
What?
And yeah, he starts burning the painting for 3 damage. Phoebus, you're down, but I'm sure you have a hero point if you want to spend it.
I do.
Okay, you're no longer dying, but you're, stable at 0.
Yep.
Oleander's turn.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Are
down
you?
in there. Yeah.
Were you talking to his Ramalkin?
Yeah. Hey, there's a ghost in a painting up here and it's killing everybody.
I told you guys not to go into that hallway. It's really dangerous. They pip over.
There's only one left. They exorcised all the rest. This one's just being stubborn.
Well, they look back at their stuff back to you. Well, give me a diplomacy check to see if you can kind of. I assume you're trying to convince them to come give a hand. Yeah, give me a diplomacy check.
I can help watch your stuff.
I can't. You don't know how to do it right. I'm sorry. I can't help.
But aren't you better at this than we are?
Maybe, but I'm the one who told you guys not to go into that room. Whatever happens, it's your own fault.
But look at our cool puppet. Quack, 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 quack.
Give me another diplomacy check.
Would you like to puppet?
No, I have plenty of things. I don't. You guys have given me enough. I don't need anything else.
But we could put on a puppet show.
You're gonna use your final action to give me one more diplomacy check.
Alright, my last diplomacy. I have promised a puppet show. We're all gonna put it on.
So focused on this puppet show. She wants it so bad.
She does. Let her have the puppet show dice. No.
Use a hero point.
If you have a hero point, yeah, you can use it to re-roll anything.
I'm gonna use a hero point to puppet show.
To potentially puppet show.
Yes.
I'm afraid that. Look, I'm sure it's all very impressive, but I'm not going to risk my beak for a puppet show.
Nobody likes my puppet show.
Dirge's
It's okay,
turn.
Mr. Rattlebones. I love you.
Oh.
Clack clack. I love you too.
Oh no, Phoebe.
Clack, clack.
Again, Phoebe.
Phoebe.
I'm gonna beam heal.
That's the level 2 one, so 8 plus 8 plus 3.
Yep.
Okay, so that puts you at 19 total, and you're no longer dying.
Oh boy. Dirge cannot harm paintings. That's a problem. Damn. No, I'm just
Choose
reading
one
a
weakness.
thing. That's
Worth
no, that
trying
won't work.
again, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess
Dirge is
Dirge is
kryptonite.
just gonna try one more religion at it.
All right, you heal up your friend, and you look at the painting. You would chant your final words with a little more oomph in them this time, and with the combination of Garrick's fire and everyone's combined efforts, the fire sort of dissipates from Garrick's hands, and you notice the painting, while very damaged, has gone back to normal. As normal as it can get.
Oh no. Oh. Moment of silence for the painting.
Ruckus slumps, walks over and shake Phoebe.
Ugh. Ow.
Now,
What did I miss?
painting dead.
Fun.
Ruckus sits down.
Ugh. He kind of perks up. Where's Oleander? Looks around very frantically, like, where is she?
She's just in the
Ruckus
kitchen,
points to the
down.
kitchen.
talking to her little skull friend.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Garrick peeks his head through the door and sees you. It's over. You can come back now.
Hear that, Mr. Rattlebones? We can go back. I suppose so. And she
Mr.
kind of just does
Rattlebones.
a little voice for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't respond, but no, he does. Because
He
you
does,
make him.
because she's like,
Because you
yes,
make it.
so.
That's so cute. I'm sorry. Ah,
You wanted him to put the skull back.
not me. Phoebe did.
Listen, the skull's a very
We are
important
completely
addition to our
separate
party.
entities.
The mood. Oh my god. Don't look at Saunders. Listen, Mr. Rattlebones is a very important addition to this team.
He brings a lot of new spice to the mix.
We stand Mr. Rattlebones in this house.
Garrick, how are your hands?
He looks at them. The gloves he was wearing are still perfectly intact. They didn't burn away. They're fine.
What happened to his hands? Did they freeze again?
No, this time it was fire.
It just kind of stares. Oh, that's different.
Oh, did you do fire?
Garrick just kind of nods.
That's cool.
Is it still necromancy?
You'd have to give me. Since the spell is already passed, you probably have to give me an Arcana check to check what kind of spell that was, or to identify it. It's already in the chat, but just pretend it's not there.
No.
It's fine.
Okay.
Nobody knows. I've never seen a spell
Yeah,
in my life.
you recognize that spell. It is the spell Produce Flame. It lets you do just that. You can summon a fireball in your hand, and you can basically punch someone with it, or you can throw it at somebody.
But are his hands still made of necromancy? Can I just detect that?
Yeah, you'd have to use a detect magic skill.
I mean, that's just my read aura. I find a
yeah,
thing
right.
and
The
it's
school of the magic. You don't detect any necromancy, but there is some residual evocation magic, which makes sense because it was the not burning hands. It was the produce flame spell. So there's a little bit of that but it starts to fade away.
Oh.
And you get the last glimpse of it.
Oh, maybe the other thing was chill touch or something, and now this one.
Phoebe very slowly staggers back to her feet. Oh.
Wow. How are these
Wow.
paintings looking other than the one that is destroyed and shall not be spoken of?
So
The one that we will push under the rug.
So yeah, they're all looking pretty meh. The ones that weren't attacked at all and you just simply exercised to look like they're back to normal. Very nice, very pristine paintings. The ones that have been stabbed, burned, shot look, well,
Listen.
about as good as you'd expect after being stabbed, burned, and shot. They're still fully intact. They aren't completely gone, but they look bad.
Listen. They had to go.
Can I take these off the wall?
Oh, don't bring them.
Yeah, you can.
How heavy are they?
They are so
full-size
each
size,
one
right?
is 4 bulk. They are pretty big and very awkward to carry.
Full bulk?
Yeah. It'll say on your
Each-
inventory sheet like how much bulk you can carry before you're encumbered, blah blah blah.
Each of them is 4 bulk. I would like to collect some paint.
Under inventories, let's see. You have bulk 2, you're encumbered at bulk 5, and the maximum you can have is bulk 10 before you're just like can't move. So you can have one, but you'll be encumbered as long as you're holding it.
So for context, were the other paintings in the other hallways also bulk 4? Or were they smaller?
I'll double check. I want to say yes, but just in case. If they're smaller, that would be beneficial to you all. It does not say how heavy they are, so I'm going to say they are 1 bulk each. They're not as big and grandeur as these ones, because these ones are like life-sized paintings, and those are just like the other ones, like the ones up here, for example, are just paintings on the wall. Yeah, they're like people-sized, full portraits.
Damn.
They are that. People are that tall, like big paintings.
That must have cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Can I use this?
Oh, a chest feather token. Small one chest holds up to 10 bulk. Once the chest is closed, it transforms again. Yeah, you can hold up to 10 bulk in that.
Alright.
Are you taking all the paintings, or just the untouched paintings, or?
I want to take the 2 untouched paintings and hope it doesn't trigger something awful and try to convince everyone to go and grab some other paintings.
Okay.
And bring them back here.
Okay.
Can I diplomacy my party to make them bring me paintings?
You can role play it. You wouldn't have to roll for that. You just have to convince them, like by talking to them.
Makes eyes at Phoebe. Phoebe,
Dirge,
if you let me
darling.
have this, I will never bring it up again in this house. I want to save some paintings.
Sweetness.
Please.
They're not good paintings. They were really, really mean.
But they're good now. We helped them.
There's evil in the paint.
If we take them out of here, maybe they'll be better.
He can't say no to Dirge. His weird bird nod. He's like, no. Okay.
What you type again?
Kind of pinches her cheek like, all right.
Okay. Yes, yeah. I want the paintings of the little architect and the self-portrait.
Yep, the young woman and the adult woman. Mm-hmm.
And also the ones in the other room, not the one of the spooky house with the mouth over it. I don't want that one. But
So there's paintings down here, and there's paintings up here. Which paintings do you want?
The paintings in this room, except for the one with the house that looks like ominous.
Like evil? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just double check. Okay, so you also get the paintings titled. You get the one called the Motherland, which is basically a cityscape of the capital of Cheliax. You get the Watchers, which is the one full of birds, the whippoorwill birds.
Mhm.
And you also take the one titled the Queen, which was a painting of Queen
Never mind,
Abigail the First.
I don't think Dirge cares about the Queen. She'd leave that
Okay,
one.
so just the first two then.
Yeah, the first two, and then actually, yeah, maybe the two less damaged ones in the room that was down below. Gotcha. I forget the compass direction.
Okay, so
Like the
you can
portraits.
fit the little architect and the self-portrait. Those are both 4, so that's 8. The Motherland and the Watcher are 1, so that brings it up to 10. So
okay,
you
never
can
mind.
hold
Then
the
I'll
rest
take
like.
Yep, sure, that's fine. I'll just take those ones then. Those,
Okay.
4.
You could hand carry the other ones, but that's all that'll fit in your chest.
Fine.
So
That's fine. Just gonna get my apparently big and flat chest and stack some paintings in it, and then boop, turns into a little key.
Yep, taking all the sword items with it, you can activate this key by spinning an interact action, which causes it to transform back into a chest while the item's still inside. When it's turned into a chest a second time, it forever remains a wooden chest. Okay, got
There
it.
we go.
You take all those. In case it matters, I will tell you the monetary value of each of these paintings now. Feel free to jot that down wherever. Maybe it'll matter, maybe it won't, but I'm just going to give you that information anyway. So the Motherland and the Watcher are going to be worth 10 gold each. They're pretty good paintings. But the 2 big life-sized paintings, assuming they're undamaged, which 2 of them are, the other 2 are bad, or kind of fuckled, those are going to be 20 gold apiece.
Okay, so 2 10s and 2 20s.
Mm-hmm. So just make a note of that somewhere in case it comes up later. I don't know if it will, but it might. I just want to, be ready.
Take a note on the token page.
Okay. So yep, you go get all those. You dirt around, grab those paintings, and I assume you come back in here.
Is that all you wanted, darling?
Yep.
Let me divvy out experience points real quick. You have bested this thing for now, anyway.
No.
Maybe. I have to double check. But well, for now, you've won. We'll say that. Let's see. It is this much stronger. Everyone gets 120 experience.
Oh, so that's that brings us up to
Should be 900. You're at 780 plus 120.
Yeah, that'd be 900.
All right, 900 experience.
They're getting there, boys.
Wow.
They're making their way downtown.
Mm-hmm.
So close, yet so far.
Oh, you're gonna make me do level up things.
once you guys level up, yeah. But you're not quite there. You're not there just yet.
Killed.
Don't worry.
Nico's preemptively killed.
All right, and with your collection of the paintings, I think we're going to wrap it up there for the night.
Oh, when does Sicken go away?
Oh, all of that sickened and stuff, it's gone now.
Yay.
The purple dots are still there for those who are purple, but yeah, no one should be sickened, sad, any of that stuff anymore.
You can't take my sadness away.
Well, you can keep it if you really want.
Imagine if sad actually was his status effect.
It should
God.
be. Is there like I wonder? I'm gonna check.
That from day 2
is there like
on.
a depressed? Let me see. What's the closest one? Blinded, clumsy, concealed, confused, controlled, dazzled, doomed. Maybe that's like the worst thing. I think wounded is like, or I'm sorry, not wounded. I think doomed is actually the worst thing that can happen to you out of everything. Doomed is like actually really bad. Drained.
I'm pretty sure if you get like enough of doomed, you just straight up die, don't you?
Yeah, doomed is really nasty. But none of that's happened yet. Persistent
What do you mean
damage,
yet?
petrified. Well, I don't know. It might happen. It might happen next time
I'm
on the
Dragon Ball
Malevolence.
Z.
No,